Good morning. Welcome, welcome. If you can see me, hello, my name's Liz. This is Guided by Angels, and this is a live Q&A with me today on this Super Saturday as we get ready for the full moon. If you are watching this back with me later on today, all you need to do is click anywhere during the replay and you'll receive an answer in the moment, something you need to know. If you are watching this with me live right now, hello. All you need to do is pop your question in the chat for me and we can answer some questions. It's gone live quick for me today. Sometimes it takes a while for mine to kick in. So I'm going to use various decks of cards today. I'm going to bring in a lot of my decks of cards. I'm also going to bring in the Masculine Tarot by Mystic Moon and the Moonology Oracle by Yasmin Boland. However, most of the other decks are going to be my decks today. So I'm going to bring in my deck as well, my new deck, the Masculine Intentions Oracle. So let's see what's going on. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsreadings@gmail.com, just so you know. I also do membership here on Guided by Angels. We've got extra content where you get extra videos and extra help and support, and we are an amazing community here. So if you are new and you're jumping on and never seen me before, subscribe and join our family because we're amazing here. Everybody's got everybody's back, which is really beautiful. So thank you for being here. So just going to wait for people to come in. I've had a few people waiting for me, so hopefully they're still awake. So I'm just going to get my cards ready and relax a minute until I get some people coming in. So welcome, good morning. I hope you're having a great night, day, morning, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Sending you lots of love. It is the full moon, as you know, and it's going to be a powerful moon cycle because not only is it the full moon, but we move into February tomorrow as well. And then we've got on the 17th, remember, it's not only the new moon, but we move into the year of the fire horse and it's an eclipse. So this timeline, this moon cycle is going to be very powerful. Hey, Liza, welcome, honey. Thank you for being here. Hi, Liz, can I have some angel messages? I'm in a tough situation and I appreciate it. So what angels are helping you? Straight out. So what angels are helping you? I feel you've got a team of angels around you helping you with this right now anyway. So Archangel Zadkiel is the angel connected with memory and the higher path. And he's kind of saying, I'm helping you to remember. So I feel he's helping you to remember who you are, that you can handle this, that you can cope with this, that you can deal with this, that you are a strong light worker, that you are a divine feminine, that you are a spiritual being having this human experience. So you can handle whatever it is that you've got going on when you remember your own power. And he's helping you to remember that you are always learning and growing. So there will be some kind of lesson in this situation. And Archangel Orion is saying your dreams are coming true. So whenever it is you're going through, there is an element of growth here for your dreams to manifest. Okay, so whatever is going on, whatever the situation is, your dreams are coming true. So have faith in that. And it's so important you trust your intuition, whether it's about this dream you have or something you're dealing with in the situation or the way you're being guided to handle the situation. Raziel as well as saying to you, you are a psychic being. So if you trust your intuition, you know the truth. You've got Archangel Zadkiel again saying, remember your power. So I love that Archangel Zadkiel is coming through for you because he's not necessarily an angel that we would directly connect with. And he's saying you must remember who you are, you must remember your power, and then you can handle whatever's going on. Archangel Uriel is lighting the way. So you're not in this blind, you're being directed, you're being guided. So the angels are all around you, helping you. And look at this, Archangel Zadkiel again. This is a huge deck, and there's not many Zadkiel cards in this deck. And he's coming through 3 times in this reading saying, replace your doubt with faith. So I feel your angel right now to call on is Archangel Zadkiel, because he'll help you to remember your truth, your power, to know your own worth, and to know you can handle whatever it is that you got going on. And Archangel Uriel come up twice as well, lighting the way and saying change is happening for you. So Raziel is a psychic angel, saying to you, trust your intuition, you know your own truth, you know your own power. Archangel Zadkiel and Uriel creating the way. So you have power around you, okay? And that's, power, not like Archangel Michael's coming through or Archangel Raphael. 3 powerful angels assisting you. So what else do you need to know? You've got believe. Look at this, believe. It's so important you believe. You believe in yourself. You believe in your dreams. You believe in whatever it is that you've got going on. Okay, so no matter what the tough cycle is or the situation is, you can absolutely handle it when you believe in yourself, you believe in love, you believe in rising above whatever it is, and you call on your angels. So the angels are there to help, okay? So believe. You may be seeing 111. I hope that helps. Hey, Karina, thank you for being here, honey. Hey, Zainab, I'm so glad that you waited around. Thank you. I do appreciate you, honey, staying up for me. We've got the beautiful Nana in the house as well. We've got Micah and Natalia. Thank you for being here. We're going to answer Nana, Angelic Echoes, and I'm going to go to my donations. So Nana says, hi, there you are. I was just jumping to Natalia there. So we'll do Nana first, Angelic Echoes. How will this full moon affect my DM and what changes will it bring? So what's the message? Look at this. He's finding a steady pace. So I feel it's going to help him to move forward. And I feel it's going to help him to feel more calm and centered as well. So he's definitely on the way to you. You know he is anyway. It's just timings and learning and growth. And he knows you would make a great team. So I feel he's realizing this more and more. So I'm feeling he's very connected with you right now in the 5D. I feel this full moon is going to help him to connect with you on a spiritual level through dreams and through signs and synchronicities and his feelings. And he's saying that to you. I know we would make a great team. I know that we would find a steady pace. So I feel like he knows with you it would be more steady. He'd feel steadier. So probably in his life right now he's got lots of chaos going on, ups and downs. So with you it would be more steady, more stable, more relaxed. Wouldn't be so hard. I feel like he's got a lot of, there's hard things going on in his life. He's got a lot of stress going on. The Stag of Love is coming out, so he is ready to talk. Now, this could be talking to other people and getting things out in the open, as well as talking to you. So he is saying, I am ready to talk, even though it may not be in this particular moment. So what do the angels want you to know with this full moon? I feel you're connecting with a lot of power. Okay, I feel like the cards just want to fly everywhere, okay? The answers are always within. So once again, you're being reminded to go within for the answers. I feel that's what he is doing right now, because I feel you are connecting in the higher realms. So I feel that there's a lot going on spiritually between the two of you. So you could be connecting in dreams and then you go into some kind of psychic classroom or something you're understanding. So you may remember some, they give me fear, you may not remember other times. So I feel there's a lot of definite healing going on. So let's bring you a full moon card in. They give me a lot of fear being released. A lot of fear being released around this. Yeah, look at this, surrender to the divine. And this is actually the full moon card. So your guidance is to surrender to God, to give it to heaven, to not worry about anything right now. Just give it to everything that's on your mind to God. Because you're the Queen of Pentacles. And he knows it as well because he feels your strength. So enjoy your independence. Enjoy your freedom. Enjoy what you can do for you, because you are a true inspiration to others, because you stand out from the crowd and you don't rely on anyone for anything. You know you can rely on the angels, and that's why you are a success. So this is another sign about what you're doing on your channel and what you're doing in your life, and that it's working for you. And that's your purpose and mission right now. So at the moment, it's not really anything to do with what he's doing. It's about what you're doing. And it's like God is showing you that you have a mission and a purpose, and that has value and substance, and it's beneficial. And if you're with him at this moment, you wouldn't be able to be doing it the same way. So that's what you need to remember, okay? So let's just see what his intention is. Thank you, Tony, who's donating. Okay, bear with me. Let me just see what just fell on the floor. I feel like I'm going crazy, having some kind of mental breakdown or meltdown. Now that fell out, okay? So I feel that he is going through it a little bit, and he knows with you, it would be steadier. Look, I'll text you soon, give me a bit more time. And he is saying I am ready to talk. So I do feel he is going to contact you when you surrender this. You just need to give him a bit more time. I hope that helps, okay? And I'm sending you so much love. So we got Natalia coming in with a donation there. So see something about a car as well. You're getting a new car. I'm sure I just saw something. I'm getting a new car on Tuesday, so I'm excited. I haven't had a car in 3 years. That's awesome, and you've manifested that too. So a message from G. So what's going on with G? Hey, Rennie, great to have you here, honey. Rennie, I don't know if you've seen as well, but Kat's created Mozzie and AJ's clothes. I shared it on the community post yesterday. Dreamer was sitting on top of them, so looks very exciting. So look at this, Natalia. You've got 9 of Cups coming through. No one can satisfy me like you, Kat. So he's saying to you today, you are my dream come true. You are my wish fulfillment. So I feel he's been dreaming about you. He's had a vivid dream about you. And this may also be continuing over this weekend with the full moon. But I feel he's had a vivid dream about you recently. And it's been very hot, okay? So there's been a lot of heat between the two of you. You've satisfied him in that dream like nobody ever could. So I feel he's had a very lucid, sexy dream. That's what I'm picking up on. So what's his intention? His intentions. He said, I want to tell you that I love you and I need to feel your body next to mine. So I feel he intends to tell you that he loves you when he's in, next to you in person, like not through a message or a phone call. When he's actually by your side, he's going to tell you that. And I feel he's experienced all of this in this dream. So let me bring my dream deck in. So I'm getting dreams. So, you may have been dreaming about him, but he's definitely had a dream about you. And he's saying, I've dreamt about you for years. So it's not just like one dream. It's like many. I've dreamt about you for years. In my dreams, I'm shown who you are to me. So he knows through his dreams and through the way he feels about you that you're his one. In dreams, I want to show up for you. So he wants to show up for you and tell you he loves you and how he feels. He wants to tell you these things. And this is what's happening in his dreams. So I feel that's what you need to know. That he is dreaming about you. Can my mods just keep an eye on the chat, please? There we go. Okay. So what's the message coming through? So we've got choices. Opportunity is going to knock. So there's an opportunity coming in for him to come towards you. And he's got that choice to make. So remember, it's up to him to move towards you. That's what you know he needs to do. That's part of his mission. So that opportunity will knock. And this could be something happening between now and July, furthest timeline out. I hope that helps, okay? But he's dreamed about you. Yeah, mods, if you just keep an eye on the chat, 'cause I know I've got mods in. I've just had to time someone out myself, okay? So, Anne, thank you for the donation, honey. Good morning, may I get a message from Frank and advice? Hope you all have a wonderful day. Thank you so much. So, what's his energy today? What's his energy today? He said, I need to go my own way for a while. So he's kind of telling you why he's gone on his own, why he's gone on his own way, why he's had to have this break from you to heal, okay? He's saying, but I am ready for the next chapter. So I feel like what he's telling you is he had to go his own way for a while and do his own thing to get ready for this next chapter. That's what he's preparing for now. Because obviously this next chapter is where he's going to feel more like his true self. And that's why he's needed this space. So it's like he's coming back. So I'm seeing this as a return, not a walking away. And I feel that you are sensing him around you and feeling his energy. So this could be through the 5D realm, through dreams, feelings, emotions, the signs you're receiving. It's like you're coming back to each other. So I do feel there's going to be a movement. He's going to reach out at some point. Luke's saying, Cobra, it's in a different way here. Make a choice decisions. We've just had opportunity knocks coming out for Natalia. So clearly they are collectively making decisions to return or to do something. And he has a vision of what he wants. So he has that vision of being with you. He's just got to make a choice. Okay, so that decision is there. Okay, so he's got to make the right decision. And that's why he's saying I'm preparing for the next chapter, okay? Thank you to my mods for looking after chat. Thank you, Renee, okay? Big thank you to Renee for watching over everything there. So what's the message coming through? What else is going on? Yeah, he's thinking about the past. So he's going over the past, things that have happened, especially over the last 6 years. Okay? So you're thinking, you've got to understand it's not about choosing you. It's about choosing himself. That leads to you. So if he isn't choosing you at this moment today, it's because he hasn't yet chosen himself, that's all. Doesn't mean he doesn't want you. It means he's got to choose himself. So remember, it's not about you directly. It's about what he's going through in his own life. So try not to take it personally. He's thinking about the past, and I'm getting the last 6 years, what's been happening in his life, the person he was, the person he is now, the person he's still becoming. So you've got to have faith in the process, okay? So there you go then. If you've known him for 6 years, that's what he's thinking about. And there's the Six of Swords. There is a strong light at the end of the tunnel, and easier times are coming. So over the next 6 weeks to 6 months, things are going to get easier. Things are going to shift, okay? This is your sign from heaven that it will get better and it's going to be okay. So that's what you need to have faith in. And remember, it's not that he's going to choose you. He's going to choose himself that leads to you, because all paths lead home. So you've got to get out of the mindset of thinking you are separate, because you are one. So if he's choosing himself, he's going to automatically choose you, because you're where his heart and soul are. It's only his mind and his body where he is right now, because he's in fear and he's becoming the person he's meant to be. I hope that helps, okay? So big welcome to owners in the house. Thank you for being here on this Super Saturday. It may be Friday night where you are, or maybe Saturday afternoon or evening, but it's morning here for me in the UK. It's just gone 8 a.m. Micah, thank you for the donation. Guidance for the weekend. So what do you need to know for the weekend? There is a blessing on the way that you can't yet see. So have faith. This could be something you're manifesting, or it could be something unknown to you. But there is a blessing coming. You can't see it yet, but it's on the way. The way is being made. Now this could be specifically for something you're asking for. So if you're perhaps asking for communication or something to happen in love, or it could be something else. It could be work-related, financial. It could be lifestyle, health, whatever it is. The way is being made for the blessing to come in. And the blessing is coming. What else do you need to know for the weekend? You've got you are good enough. And this could be connected with a lesson of self-worth. So affirm, I am enough. I am good enough. You've also got Archangel Gabriel guiding you. Archangel Uriel, Sandalphon and Jeremiah. So Gabriel said, I'm helping you to speak your truth with love and compassion. So this could be connected with a communication. You're on the right path because the way is being made. So you could be seeing 717. Allow yourself to feel the truth in this situation and listen to the songs you receive. So you're receiving messages in music. So any songs you hear over the weekend have got a message in there. Let me just give you a message from this deck as well. Happy birthday. Okay, so I don't know when your birthday is coming up, but something significant could be happening around a birthday, or this could be a sign of your person thinking about your birthday if they've missed it or they missed the last one. I always remember you on your birthday, even if I don't show it. So your person could be thinking about your birthday, wanting to perhaps make up for things this time. What else? Okay, it's not over, it's just beginning. Have patience. Wow. So you could hear patience by take that. I hope that helps, okay? Zainab, thank you for the donation, honey, and thank you for staying up for me. I do appreciate it. What was Gerard's feelings after he saw me by coincidence? Well, there is no coincidences. They're God incidences. So everything's divinely orchestrated. So it isn't a coincidence. It isn't random. The universe created it that way. So after he saw me a few hours ago, was he happy, nervous, or what exactly? And what came on his mind after I left? So first of all, he felt passion. Okay, and he felt like, and this is the Aquarius season with the star, so this was divinely, like it was divinely guided, it was divine intervention. He felt like he was finding his way again. So it's like he felt guided to you. He definitely felt like it was some kind of divine intervention. I don't feel he thought it was a coincidence. His mind may have tried to say, oh, that's just a coincidence. But I feel he does know that he was guided to you in some way. He felt like he was meant to run into you, even if it freaked him out or made him feel, whatever he felt, because he definitely felt passion. And it's made him think about things like, surely there's a purpose for that. So I feel it's made him question it, because it says, finding my purpose, finding my way once again. So I feel like he felt like it was a bit of a shock to the system in a good way. So it shocked his system to think about his purpose, to think about where he is in his life. But he felt a lot of passion. So physically, he felt passion for you. And he felt drawn to you. And he felt like a bolt of electricity through him. That's how he felt. Even if he ran or whatever he did or didn't do. That's what he felt, okay? So I feel he felt all those things in one go. Everything you're saying there is kind of what you're channeling through your intuition for how he feels. Because you're saying, was he happy, nervous? What exactly was going on? It's like a mixture of everything. He's finding his true masculine power, and this is why you've run into him, because it's the universe's way of showing that to you. So I'm not saying like he's ready to come around and knock on your door, but he's showing you that he's stepping into his power. So the more you surrender and let go, the quicker things will manifest for you. So what's your guidance in this situation? Balance and justice for the highest good of all concerned. So it's also a sign of balance. Now this could also be making him question his karmic situation, because the justice card is also about karmic endings. So I feel that that's definitely something he started to think about. So what's his intention after seeing you? I intend to unblock you and reach out. So he's going to reach out. So it doesn't matter if he is blocking you or not, okay? It's the fact that he's pushed you away or shut you out in some way, hidden away, denied his feelings or gone into his cave. He's coming out into the open again. So he's going to reach out to you. Now you've got to be okay with the awareness. I'm not necessarily going to be in this moment now. It could be a week down the line. It could be a year down the line. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but I feel that you've got to be at peace with the when. Okay, have we got any idea of a timeline? Oh, I'm using the wrong deck. I knew it says it's time to take a break. So I knew as soon as I picked it up, I'm using the wrong deck. I want to use a tarot instead, okay? I feel the timing deck isn't going to bring in what you want. So let's bring in the gilded, okay? So any timing around him reaching out. Could be between now and April, okay? But something is definitely coming. So I feel work on your finances right now, work on career, work on the things that lift you up and make you feel good and make you feel secure, and that communication will come in. But there is hope on the horizon here. He is intending to do that. That's how he felt when he saw you. That's how he feels in this moment. I hope that helps, okay? Karina, thank you for the donation. How is Mark doing in his karmic life? I can see on social media he's struggling with the death of a dear friend years ago. So how is he feeling in general? He wants to set the record straight with you. Let me just get that card up. He wants to set the record straight. Okay, so he's in his head. King of Swords, okay, planning, processing, working things out. Let's set the record straight. So I feel he wants to get something off his chest to you. He wants you to, I feel this is very much like, let's get the record straight. Things aren't how they seem in my karmic situation. So I feel he gets a bit annoyed when you focus on the karmic situation, because you know it's illusion. So it's like he's saying, why are you focusing on that? Let's set the record straight. You know that's illusion. You know it's not real. Tell me your fantasy. What he'd rather know is how you're feeling and what you're doing. So it's like he's communicating to you that he's in his head about you. It's like, in a way, that karmic situation is the fantasy and you're the real world. Now, when I say fantasy, I don't mean like as in the fantasy as in this magical thing. What I mean is, it's like the karmic situation is the illusion and what he has with you is real. That's why he's saying, let's set the record straight. I want to know about your fantasies. I want to know about you. So it's like you're saying, why are you focusing on the karmic situation? Now, I'm not saying you are, but obviously you're interesting because you're asking. There's going to be eventual positive outcome between the two of you. And it's also reminding you this is a slow night, so you're learning patience. That's your lesson. And to have faith that that situation will come to a natural end. And that's what it needs to do. And that may be what you are perhaps wondering about right now, because you can perhaps sense something's going on. Now, he is being a bit, say, dramatic, but he is obviously, if you're saying he's in his head about a friend as well and what he's been going through, he can feel very passionate and there can be a lot of directness, because he's saying, let's set the record straight. I want to F you. Okay, now, I mean that as in with love. You know, this is a very direct deck. What's his intention? What he would love right now is to be with you physically and take his mind off everything. That's why he's being direct in that way. I want to F you. Okay, so it doesn't necessarily mean that's just what he wants. He's just like, I need to feel that release. I need to forget about everything for a moment. So there's a lot of passion there when he's thinking about you. Okay, so that's what he wants. If he could do anything right now, he would, you know, get you in a room and be very naughty with you. Look at this, patience is power. And I know you were laughing at that in the horoscope reading because that came out for you. So patience is power. The way is being made. That's what you're being guided to know. So let's just connect with this karmic struggle. But I feel he wants to say to you today, it's like the message to you today is, let's set the record straight. It's you I'm thinking about. It's you I want. It's you. Nobody else. Okay? That's what he wants you to be it's like he's getting very clear on that. Look, this is not my happy place. He's not in a happy place in his head or in his life. This is not my happy place, wherever he is. He wants you to know that. Let's set the record straight. This isn't my happy place. It's not where I truly want to be. So I definitely feel he's getting that across very strong. When I've connected with his energy, it's like annoying. It's like he's annoyed. So when I'm picking, he's not annoyed at you. He's annoyed at himself because he's still in that situation. But it's like he's saying, don't you believe in me enough? And I know you do. And he's saying this, and this could be anyone who's trying to do this. It could be his karmic partner. It could be, anyone around him. You know what I'm trying to say. When you try and touch me, I pull away because I don't feel that way for you. So whoever's trying to touch him, whether that's physically or emotionally, he's pulling away because he doesn't feel that way for them. And he wants you to know, he's like he's saying, let's set the record straight. There's nothing physically going on where I am. There's nothing emotionally going on. The lights are on, but no one's home. Okay, that's how it feels. So he wants you to be like he's getting annoyed because he's obviously in this energy where he's struggling with the death. He's in a moody energy, and he's like, can't you see the truth? Wow, my camera nearly fell over then. Did you see that? It's like your stomach went over. I don't know if the camera moved for you then, but I thought the camera was going to fall over. It's like it went over like that. So his stomach may be going over. So he could well be having ascension symptoms, stomach ascension symptoms. I picked up on that yesterday in the Them to You reading. So that's what's going on with him. So let me just pull you a card for you. I might be live tomorrow as well. I'm not sure, okay? I don't know yet. If not, it'll be Monday. But if I do one tomorrow, I won't be live Monday. So with it being the full moon, I might jump on instead tomorrow. So communication is key. It's time to take action. So he knows that's the problem. He knows that all he has to do is communicate. It will clear everything up. And that's what he wants to do. Something could come in around the Aries or Gemini season. Okay, so it could be Aries to Gemini, that timeline. Well, that's when something is shifting. Or Aries and Gemini could mean something significant to you in your journey. But I'm getting this is more about timelines. So we've got timeline. Aries comes in on the 21st of March to the 20th of June, which is when Gemini ends. So I hope that helps. He knows he's got to take action, and that's what he is focusing on. I hope that helps, okay? CC Lynn, thank you for the donation. Isla's, how does my love feel today? I feel my throat headache. There's fear there. Enjoy your day, thank you. So what do you need to know? Everything is crumbling down. I feel he's going through a tower. So this is why you're having that throat feeling or your headache, or because there's a lot of pressure around it. Now, he could be struggling financially as well. So he could be going through some financial stress. In today's daily angel reading, I picked up on that as well. So this could be worrying about money. I'm kind of seeing him sitting there throwing bills up in the air. And my feelings overwhelm me. So he's feeling burdened by things, but he's also feeling overwhelmed with his feelings. So there is a lot of desire for you. I feel he's dreaming about you. There's a lot of passion there. He's dealing with something in his life. So there's things falling apart in his life. And he's also working up to speaking his truth because he knows that you're his true happiness. He's saying, you are my true happiness. When I'm with you, I feel truly happy because it's always felt right with you. So his life is crumbling down or falling apart so he can have this new beginning with you, which he is working towards. So there is going to be a positive outcome in this situation. He's just overwhelmed at this moment with his feelings and his life. So let him deal with whatever he's got going on. He's going through a tower, and that's why you're feeling all this energy. So what's the message for you? What's the message for you? You got the end of a tough cycle approaches. This is the full moon in Capricorn, which is connected with adventures ahead. And I also feel if you felt like it was tough around Christmas, I pick up on this in a reading coming up on the channel. I think it's in tomorrow's reading because I say it must be because I've only recorded today and tomorrow. I'm still really behind on pre-records. So, but I feel like any struggles around Christmas are coming to an end. So this could also be if he's paying off Christmas, or I feel there's something financial he's going through that he's dealing with this month. And obviously, it's nearly the end of the month now. Well, it is the end of the month now. So it feels like he's like getting himself financially straight, and this could be connected with Christmas time. I hope that helps, okay? Ashwini, thank you for the donation. Ashwini says 3D message from him, please. So what does he want you to know? What's his 3D message for you? He's saying, enjoying this phase. So I feel the message is, he wants you to enjoy the journey. It's like his higher self. I know you're asking for a 3D message, but you have to understand the 3D and the 5D are very connected anyway. So it's not like you just say, right, what's he thinking in the physical world? Because it's all, everything that he's going through. And he's definitely enjoying spending time with you in the 5D. So I do feel he is dreaming about you, fantasizing about you, connecting in the higher realms. And you may feel that too, but maybe you're not because you're not allowing yourself to. But I definitely feel he's spent a lot of time thinking about you and fantasizing about you and having like a life with you, like in a parallel universe. It's like he's imagining how his life could be, and then he's looking at how his life actually is. And he's saying, just enjoy this phase of the journey. It's like his higher self is saying to you, try and enjoy the process of the journey, because it's not about being in union. You've got to understand that. If it was about being in union, everyone would be in union. It's about the journey to it, because it makes you stronger, wiser, more capable. It gives you power. So it's like he's saying, can we just try and enjoy this particular phase of the journey? Now, I'm not saying it's enjoyable, because there's pain around it and struggle and change and all of that. But it's like he's saying, let's just try and enjoy where we are in this moment. And that's the message for you, to enjoy where you are in this moment instead of thinking you want to be somewhere else, or, that it's pain or struggle, because this life is a gift. And one day you'll look back and you'll think, I wish I hadn't stressed so much. I wish I hadn't wasted so much time worrying. I wish I'd actually enjoyed all the days of my life. So he's working out what to do. He's in his head about it. He's reflecting. What do I do about this? How do I move forward? So that's what he's reflecting on this weekend. And that's why he's saying, try and enjoy this phase we're in, because we'll never get it back. So you have to enjoy this part of your journey, this part of your life. Because I guarantee you, when you're older and you're looking back, you'll think, I wish I hadn't wasted so much time worried. Okay? And he's apologising. I'm so sorry. I look at your pictures to feel close to you. And that's this fantasising he's doing and this dreaming about you, whether he's looking at a picture directly of you or he is seeing a picture of you in his mind. And he's apologising for the way things have been. See, the first thing, this is the thing you need to stop doing, okay? Because you grab on to pain. Does he want to stay there? Have I said he wants to stay there? No. Okay? Has he ever said to you in a reading that he wants to stay there? No, he hasn't. He's now, I don't know why you grab onto that, okay? Because you go into your own fear. He's reflecting on what to do. It's not just as easy as, I'm going to walk out of this situation. He's married. He's got obligations, responsibilities, probably financial issues going on, family around him. So it's not just like I can just walk out of my situation. I don't know what to say to you. It's like whatever I say, you don't listen. And I mean that with love, I really do. Archangel Azrael is saying you have to look beyond the situation. There's always a bigger picture. There's always a bigger picture. What does that mean? It means there's lessons being learnt right now. There's growth happening. Okay, and you're learning your lesson. It's not just about him and what he's doing. It has to be about you and what you're doing and what you're learning and going through. Look at this. He can't spell it out, can he, even more than this? I am walking away from my karmic partner. I just need to tell them first. He's spelling it out. He's saying, just in case you don't believe me and you think I want to stay there, I am walking away. I just need to tell her. I need to leave my toxic situation. So he's saying this situation I'm in is toxic. So he's not happy. It's not healthy. It's toxic. Why? Because he's wearing a mask and he's living a lie. Okay? He's saying, I will add you on Instagram. So he could contact you through Instagram or a platform, social media. So if you haven't got Instagram, it could be something else, okay? But he's saying, I will add you on there, so he's going to do something. Yeah, but understand, Ashwini, it's not about you saying amen because you've had this direct message. Even if this direct message wasn't coming out this way, you've still got to believe in that. Do you understand what I mean? Okay, you've got to understand that he is going to do what he needs to do, but you've got to also have faith in that and work on you and surrender the process and not wish your life away. Waiting for him to leave or waiting for a change. Thinking my life can't be any good until I'm with him, and that's not true. So that's really what you have to work on. So I feel these have come through to, kind of shut you up in a way to say, I do love you and I do care and I am going to leave. However, he's saying to you as well, can we just enjoy this phase we're in? Okay, try and understand that you will look back when you're in your 80s, and hopefully you get there. Hopefully we all get there. You'll look back in your 80s and you'll think, why was I worried so much in whatever decade you're in? Why was I worrying so much about things that I just need to surrender to God and have faith in? You'll look back and think, I wasted so much time worrying when I should have just allowed instead. I hope that helps, okay? Breathe. Okay, because when I connect with your energy, I feel your energy. It's very intense. It can be very draining. Okay, so remember if I'm feeling that from you, he's definitely going to feel that from you because he's your counterpart. So instead, you want to be working on having a light energy because that's super attractive. When it's heavy, no, you don't have to apologize. I'm just helping you to understand. Okay, when you have a heavy energy, it feels like pressure, and it's tiring and draining. You don't want to be sending that to him. Okay, you want to send him a light, beautiful, light, playful energy. That's what you want to be operating in. And then he's naturally coming to you. Okay, because he's got enough stress as it is. You need to understand he's stressed out in that situation enough. So try and be lighter about things. I hope that helps, okay? Jay, thank you for the donation. Messages from Adam. What does Adam want you to know? What does Adam want you to know? No one can satisfy me like you can, and is the path for me. So what I'm feeling is he's been dreaming about you. And I feel there is vivid dreams taking place right now anyway. Okay, so he's definitely having dreams about you where you're satisfying him in all areas of his life. He feels like with you, he would be happy. And that's why he's looking at his life right now, saying, is this path for me? What do I need to do? So the Wheel of Fortune is turning things around. So this is about him knowing what's meant for him. Fate, destiny. He knows that you're the one for him. So I do feel that that's what he's realising more and more. And he's being shown in his dreams. Because he may also be busy in his life and he's got things going on he's perhaps distracting himself with. Yeah, he knows he can have it all with you. And that's what he's dreaming about. Okay, I know I can have this with you. I know I can have it all with you. Well, he doesn't necessarily know he can have it with you because he may be worried about being rejected or you not wanting him. But he's saying, I do know that with you I can have it all. We can have a dream life. It would be pretty fantastic. That's what he does know. Okay, everything else is like fear. So his intention is, he said, I just can't seem to shake you. So maybe he has tried to forget this or distract himself and be busy with work or whatever he's got going on. But he can't shake you. I just can't seem to shake you, which means no matter what he does, he can't get you out of his head. I intend to listen more. It's like he said, I need to listen more. I intend to listen more. So he's listening more to his heart than his head. And when he comes to you, he's going to listen to what you have to say. So maybe in the past, he didn't listen enough. Perhaps you felt like he was a bit selfish or he only put his own needs first. So you got the 5 of Swords, you'll get through this. So the angel's saying whatever it is you're going through, and obviously it's the separation or it's the fact that he's not with you right now, you'll get through it. Trust that you will overcome and prevail from this. You'll overcome it. So any timeline for action or any action step, anything else you need to know? Wish fulfillment, dreams coming true. Same thing. You're not getting a timeline, but you've got the same card, 9 of Cups. Okay, so your dreams are going to come true. In other words, he is going to reach out. You are going to have an opportunity to resurrect this. You just have to have faith in the when. I hope that helps, okay? Anjuan, thank you for the donation. Anjuan says, where's your question? There you are. Any message from DM today? Okay, so what does your DM want you to know today? I'm saying to you, let's live in the moment. And this is the Knight of Cups, so I do feel he intends to reach out to you or make a move. And when he does, be in the moment. Don't, make it into the future yet. Or it's like he's saying, when I come forward, let's not rush things. Let's take it in the moment. Let's be more in the moment. Let's take it step by step, moment by moment, day by day. Instead of rushing into what can we have, what should we do, the future. So he's trying to live in the moment. And he may be stressing out as well. He may be saying this to himself. Because I feel what he's doing there is washing his face, like putting water on his face, saying, stop it. Because he may be overthinking, he may be worried about the past or stressing about the future, and he needs to be more in the now. So I feel his intention is to come forward to you and be more open and honest with you and to be more in the now than worrying about the past. And he has a plan. So he has a plan to do this. So he's in his head working out what the next steps are. Okay, I do have a plan. I can see a future. What else? Archangel Orion saying your thoughts have power. So think about what you're thinking right now, because your thoughts become things. And Archangel Metatron is saying trust the process of your life. So if you're asking for this, thinking about it, manifesting it, if you're visualizing coming together or you're visualizing him communicating with you, have faith in that and trust the process, because he does have a plan. Instead of perhaps worrying, thinking he's never going to talk to me or it's never going to happen, or, keep your thoughts uplifted. You've got results are coming in and the hard work will pay off. So whatever you've been doing on you will pay off. I feel this is you working on self-love and giving back to you, working on balance, because you've got the equilibrium, you're getting the balance right. So I feel you've been working more on balancing your own energy, and that's bringing results in. So I've got results coming in over the next 2 to 8 weeks. Okay, and I feel February, March, very significant for this connection. So as long as you're getting the balance right, and this could also be you working on your work life, and you could also be doing something at work that's going to pay off as well. So you could see results in finances, success. You could be just feeling healthier in general over the next 2 to 8 weeks. Things are going to start paying off. But I do feel he's going to communicate with you, and it could be over the next 2 to 8 weeks. February could be significant in this as well. I hope that helps, okay? Ashwini, thank you for the donation. 3D message for my friend S from her DM. So what does your friend's masculine want to say? I lose myself when I'm with you. So the Queen of Cups is someone very special, beautiful, psychic, intuitive. So really what he's saying is, you mean everything to me. He loves the way you are. He loves the way you look, the person you are, everything about you. And he's drawn to you like a moth to a flame. He just loses himself when he's with you. So that's what he struggles with. The intensity of the connection. He feels vulnerable when he's looking into your eyes or feeling the power of the love. It's like he's looking away because he gets very nervous or, a little bit childlike around you. But he is going to take action. So they're about to take action and move forward. He could reach out, turn up, or do something fast. So something is going to happen soon. Furthest timeline out for this is the Cancer season, where I feel he's in the energy of moving forward now. Let's just see what he's thinking about in the silence. I'm trying to find a way out of my situation, to find a solution to move this forward. And I need to forgive myself. So he needs to forgive himself for what's happened. And I feel he's going to come forward and apologise for the situation he's in. They give me fear. And that situation could be bringing in fear. So what's his intention? He's saying, I will tell you the truth about what happened. So something's happened that you're aware of, or this could be the fact that you haven't been talking, or there's been a delay or something like that. He's going to tell you the truth about it. That's his intention. Let me just get one more card. Let's bring in a message from the angels for you. Anything you need to know? Nothing will come of the situation until he changes. So there's a void. Now this is really interesting because I recorded Sunday's videos, and we got this energy coming through about the void. So he's feeling a void without you, like an absence. He feels the absence. So it's like he knows that nothing will come of the situation until he deals with whatever he's in or whatever he's got going on. So this doesn't mean nothing's going to come of the situation with you. It means that he knows that nothing will come of the situation until he finds a solution to move it forward. And that's what he's doing. Okay, and it's hurting his eyes. I feel he's tired. So he may have stress in his eyes. So if you're having like tired eyes, dry eyes, if you're struggling to keep your eyes open, it's because he's having sleepless nights, trying to work out what the solution is to move things forward with you. Because it's not just about ringing you up and apologising. It's about freeing himself up or getting out of whatever he's dealing with to have a life with you. And that's what he's trying to work out to do. It's a lot like what Ashwini's divine masculine is going through in his life, you know, planning, working out how to move it forward, what to change, because it's all these details put together that make it happen. I hope that helps, okay? Renee, great to see you, honey. Thank you for using your milestone. May I please get whatever messages are meant for me, of course. So what's the message that's meant for you? You've got no, take a moment to process why. Now, I feel that's the answer to something you've got in your mind. This could be health related. There's a moment, take a moment to process why. So whatever it is. So I don't need to tell you what this is connected to because I feel you know. Take a moment to process why. So that may mean something needs to align first, or there's a lesson being learned, or something is happening. There's a reason why, okay? So let's see what this is connected with. So what's this no, take a moment to process why? Renee is here, I've just seen her eyes there. You're very close to achieving your goal. So this is connected with a goal that you are wanting to achieve, whatever it is. And it's a no for now. Take a moment to process why. So you're very close to achieving it, but it could need some more time, or it may need to align. Let's get a bit more information. What's this no about? Anything else we need to know? Six of Pentacles. What you give out, you receive. What you give to others, you will receive. So be good to others, be good to yourself. Focus on making today a better day for everyone you meet, including yourself. Okay, so this could be about equal give, equal take. Let's bring in a full moon message. This could be connected with your twin flame journey as well. Okay, with you having that equal give, equal take there. Listen to your favourite song and forgive yourself. So you may need to forgive yourself for something. And remember, sometimes we have to forgive ourselves, even if we think we have forgiven everything. Forgive more, do the Ho'oponopono prayer. So you may need to forgive yourself for something connected with this. And that may be why you need to take a moment to process why. You may need to forgive yourself for something first. Listen to your favourite song, that will uplift you, may bring signs in. So if you listen to your favourite song, what's the song mean? What's the song trying to say? We've got they are angry at themselves, not you. Okay, so there could be some anger around. Okay, so this could be about a person. So it could be your twin, or it could be someone else you're connecting with. Someone is angry at themselves, not you. And this could be about not taking things personally. So whomever this is connected with, you've got to speak your truth, and that's what you do. Speak your truth even if your voice shakes, and they want to marry you. So someone intends to claim you the right way in divine timing. So this could be why things aren't perhaps moving forward at the moment in your love life. So you take the bits that resonate with you. I'm going to pull a few more cards because I feel there's more to know than that. Okay, what else do you need to know? Because I'm trying to kind of keep it general, but again, the twin flame journey just happens to creep in, doesn't it? So what angels are around you right now? What do you need to know? You've got Archangel Nathaniel and Archangel Gabriel. So Gabriel is saying this is a fertile time for growth. So things are starting to grow or happen. And I'm helping to remove obstacles in your way. So Archangel Nathaniel is blasting things out of the way. And Archangel Gabriel is creating the way. So something is being removed so something new can be created. So it's like the end of the old for the new to come in. And if it's a no, there's a reason why. So it could be a no because something has been blasted out of the way first to create something new. So there may need to be an ending for a new beginning in some way, connected with whatever you're thinking about. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? And yeah, check out the picture I shared. I don't know if you've seen it already of Dreamer sitting on AJ and Moz's clothes. Karina, thank you for the donation, honey. How will this full moon affect my job? A lot of drama going on. Need it all to settle in soon. Still love my job and my boss is okay. So what's the message coming through? You've got, what do you need to release? So you may need to release something. Obviously, the full moon is all about release. Well, what do you need to release within the situation? It may be that you just need to release the drama. In other words, don't get involved in it. Don't rise to it. Step away from it. I don't feel you need to release the job. You may just need to release taking on the drama or taking in the drama or, shielding yourself more. So you may even know what you need to release yourself. So ask yourself that question. What do I need to release connected with this situation? What else do you need to know? What else do you need to know? Queen of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. So the Queen of Wands is you. And this is the thing, you are a motivated leader. So maybe you need to release the need to be a boss. Okay? Or release the need to be in control in some way. Because you are a natural born leader. And that's what you will be doing eventually in your career. But maybe right now you need to perhaps take a step back and let others lead. That could be what you need to release. So take it out, resonates with you. Because the card says step up and lead. Remember that you are amazingly talented and very desired. So it may be that you need to wait for the moment to step up and lead. So if you perhaps obviously do what you're doing well, which you are, because you are amazingly talented, and you are very desired, which means you are desired by your boss or your job. I don't mean desired as in desired. I mean as in you are wanted. Your job is like they know you do a good job. So you're wanted in your job is what I'm trying to say. Even though you may be desired, who knows? Okay, but I feel the message is that you want to be there to work. You don't want to be there to gossip or get involved in drama. So you stepping up and leading by staying away from all of that keeps you in your power. But there may be a promotion at some point on the horizon in this situation. And you've got to let go. You can't lose what's meant for you. Take a step back. There it is. Take a step back and allow your desires to come to you instead of holding on to them or chasing them. It needs time to breathe. So there could be some kind of leadership role coming. That if you take a step back now, you're going to be offered later. And I've got that coming through. Because, sometimes in previous jobs, you've struggled because you've clashed with bosses. Because you've obviously been doing your job to the best of your ability. And people have felt threatened by that. Because you've perhaps done a better job than the boss. And you are meant to be a boss in your own life. And you're going to be in your own way, however that comes in. Whether that's with your twin eventually or that's with this particular job. But I feel if you take a step back from the drama or take a step back, you're going to be seen and recognised for what you're doing. Because people know your talent. You're very talented at what you do. And then you're going to move forward. Too many lazy. So obviously there'll be jealousy there because you're showing them off. It's not about you, remember. It's about them and their issues. So don't get dragged into that. You just be you and do you. And I feel you could be their boss at some point. So in other words, it's showing it's all moving forward. But it may need to release the desire to get involved. So it could be that perhaps you want to get involved and say to your boss, do you know what they're doing? And you've got to perhaps release that. So I feel you need to sit with the message. I should bring you one more card in around this. Yeah, believe. Believe in yourself. Believe in the universe. So obviously prayer will help as well. If you talk to your angels, if you call an Archangel Raguel to bring harmony in or to help you be seen the way you want to be seen. But I feel you've got to perhaps let the boss deal with the workers and you get on with doing your job. That's what I've kind of got coming through. And it doesn't mean you're doing anything wrong. You are a natural leader. However, sometimes you have to know when to take a step back. I hope that helps. Wish right now, thank you for the donation. DM message, why did the girlfriend come in my dream? Next action. Because the girlfriend come in your dream because you'll be healing. I am there, but okay. Well, take it out, it resonates with you anyway. But it could be about the boss then. I don't know. But that's come through for a reason that way. So, any messages? What do you need to know? So this girlfriend will have come into your dream because it's like a healing. It's about forgiveness more than anything else. So I feel that that's a sign for you to forgive that person, to release any attachment to what that person has got going on with your twin, because that person is a catalyst, remember. So when they come in your dream in that way, it can also be a sign of a karmic ending. It can be a sign that that person is kind of saying, I'm going to move out of the way, or I'm about to exit the situation. So I feel it's a sign that your masculine is trying to find a way out of that. So the more you forgive that person or let go of the situation, the quicker things will move forward. So we got chakra healing coming through and clear the air. So, and I talk about this as well in tomorrow's readings. Okay, you may want to cleanse your chakras with this full moon. So cleanse your chakras, release out anything that may be negative or stressful, purge that out, and then it not only clears the air around you, but it creates the way for a communication. So I feel with your DM, you're going to clear the air, which means there's going to be a communication coming in, whenever that is, okay, at some point. So your person wants to clear the air with you and make it right with you. And I feel that you're guided to heal yourself right now enough to be ready for that. So you could be carrying around some psychic debris. And this psychic debris could be from the girlfriend, or that, from this person perhaps sending negative energy towards you. Doesn't matter whether they're aware of you or not, it comes through the astral realms, it comes through the energy, the other. So someone's perhaps thinking that someone is invading their territory or threatening their situation. They can send negative energy out, and then it will find its way to you because that's where it's being directed. So make sure you're cleansing your chakras and then shielding yourself. So cleanse your chakras and then ask Archangel Michael to shield you in white light so nothing can penetrate you. And then you're in a clear energy to clear the air. So you're clearing the air within you and around you, your space. So you may want to actually sage around as well, or ask the angels to cleanse your your area, your energy, your home, your car, wherever you are. And then you'll feel like you are in a clear energy to accept whatever's coming. So I feel you're preparing, okay? So what's intention? Look at this. I want to take you out for dinner. So I feel like your masculine is preparing to have some kind of interaction with you where you can talk. And it's like, I want to take you out for dinner. So it's not just like, right, I'm going to come round and see you for 5 minutes. He wants to take you out for dinner. He wants to take you somewhere where you can actually talk in a really beautiful environment, or where you can actually be seen out and about, or this is about getting things out into the open. So his intention is to take you out for a meal and talk. Now, whenever that comes in, this is intention. Doesn't matter whether it happens tomorrow or in 6 months' time, that's his intention. And look, there's the love. Okay, and he's thinking about this right now. Okay, there's delays around it because he's got to release what he's currently in. Now, he may even take her out to dinner and end things that way. Okay, but I feel that her coming into your dream is a huge sign of she's about to exit the situation, because whatever he's got with her is nowhere near what he has with you. And what he's actually manifesting is you, because he's dreaming about you, thinking about you and connecting with you. But there is a delay to this. So you've got to have faith in the timings, okay? Mods, can you just keep an eye on the chat for me, please? Thank you. Okay, so what else is going on? Archangel Gabriel saying respond with love. So when he does reach out to you and he does ask you out for dinner, or he makes his move, make sure you're responding with love, which means you're not reacting to something, you're not bringing up the karmic situation, you're not stressing, you're just allowing him to take the lead. And obviously then you find out the information, is he saying all these things, but you respond in a loving way. You don't dredge up the past or make him feel bad or guilty. So I feel the messages allow things to unfold. What's going on with these girlfriends? Why did she come into this dream? Yeah, opening up emotionally, vulnerability. Because he wants to be open. He wants to tell you what's going on, and overthinking as well. This is the sign that you're connecting with his energy. He's been overthinking everything. He wants to exit that situation. He's trying to work out how to end that. And he wants to be vulnerable. So he wants to open up to her and you about the future. I feel he intends to end that to come to you. But you've got to wait for the timing of it. There's a delay for a reason. I'm trying to get a timeline out. There's definitely going to be a karmic ending. Okay, and he's definitely going to change where he's living, or there's going to be an adjustment around the living arrangement they're in. So if they're living together, or if he's there a lot, or that's going to change. And I do feel he's going to come towards you, and he's going to deal with this situation. I'm kind of getting the message where he's going to tell you before, but he's like it's in the works now. So it's 50-50 whether he's going to come to you after he ends it or before. Because I feel he wants to take action now. He's already thinking about it. But there's definitely going to be a karmic ending and a release of the situation. He's going to make the required adjustments. And I feel there could be a move. So he could move in or out, or there could be a change around where he lives. So just have faith, because what you're wanting is happening. You've just got to be patient with the timing around it and surrender and let go. Anything else you need to know? You've got, look, he's not going to let you go. That's what you need to understand. You can't miss out on this. So the more you surrender and let go, the quicker all this is going to happen. But the fact that you had that dream about her is huge, because that's showing you that she feels threatened by you, which means she feels like something isn't going right, and she's going to exit the situation. That's what I've got coming through, okay? I hope that helps. I am Sakonia, thank you for the donation. What is Harshit feeling for me today? Any messages from him? And when is he going to meet me? So what's he feeling? He's saying, I haven't let you go. And your journey at this moment, or your lesson at this moment, is to surrender and let go. Let go of the when's he going to meet me, or when's it going to happen. Or he's saying, I haven't let you go. But he is still going through a healing. Look at all the green energy in this. He's going through a heart chakra healing. He's feeling frustrated. There's stress around him. So he's got to deal with that first, okay? So when is he going to meet you? When is he going to meet you? He's working it out now. He's working out what to do. That's why he's saying to you, I haven't let you go. I'm just working it out. I'm healing right now. I'm dealing with some stress. So I feel the message is to have faith that he's working it out right now, okay? So when are you going to meet him? Is whenever you can't rush it. He's got to make that choice. He's got to make that decision. And you could think, well, hang on, don't I ever say? Of course you do. But it's like he's got to make that choice to come to you, and that's his lesson, to ask you for what he wants and to make the move towards you. So you have to have faith in the when. Okay, so I haven't got a timing at this moment because he's still working it out. So what's the guidance for you? What's the guidance for you? The angels say the answer is connected to your life purpose. In other words, you're learning to be patient and trusting and to have faith, because that's part of your life purpose, and it's connected with his life purpose because he's got to make the move. And crystal healing. So crystal healing is about clarity. So I feel once he gets clear about what he's going to do, he'll make his move. And you could use crystals to bring a healing in. So perhaps wearing some rose quartz, or using crystals in your own way to help you to deal with this situation. But you can't rush or force it forward. You can't rush or force him forward. You have to allow him to come to you at the exact right moment. So what's his intention? What's his intention? I want to kiss your hot lips. So he does intend to kiss you. He thinks you've got hot lips. So there's a lot of passion there. And that will push him towards you. However, you've got to give him the time he needs to go through his healing. I hope that helps again. Give me a lot of fear. And I feel this is your fear. You're releasing around when and how and all of that. So be more in the present moment and enjoy the moment you're living in. I hope that helps. Big thank you to everyone who's here. I'm sending you lots of love. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me, guys. See if we can get 100 likes in this live today. We've got Judy. Thank you for the donation, honey. Any messages from my DM and guidance? Dreamed about him last night. Communication. So again, this is a sign of coming back together. The universe creating the way. Felt so much energy come through from his family today, as though they had a gathering and I came up. He is quiet. So what do you need to know? What does he want you to know? He wants to work on the relationship with you. So he definitely does want to take action towards you and work on it. So this is building that life together. That's what he wants. And that's why he came into your dream. Because it's like he's saying, I'm not letting you go. It's not over. We are going to come back together and talk and sort this out. So the fact that you can feel and sense that something is happening with family, you're saying, I am thinking of you, and there's a lot of nostalgia there, thinking about you at night. So he could be lying in bed thinking about you. And then you have a dream, because obviously you're connecting with his energy. And this full moon is bringing his fears up. So this full moon that we're entering into tomorrow, so really you're feeling the energy of it now. We feel it usually a day before and a day after. So this energy, Saturday to Monday, he's facing his fears and darkness to be able to move towards you and do something where he's thinking of you. So a lot of nostalgia there. You're going to feel him at night. You're going to feel his energy around you. So what's his intention? I will add you on Instagram. So he could be connecting with you through a platform, social media. So it could be Instagram, it could be something else. But he said, I will add you on Instagram. So that may be significant to your journey. Or he may be on Instagram, he could be trying to find you on Instagram. Or if you're already on Instagram, he could be looking you up there. So some reason Instagram is important to him, okay? Or to this. What else? The question you're asking about is connected to your mission. So he has a mission, you have a mission together. And this question is really about your dreams about him, what's going on. Okay, so I feel this is definitely a sign about coming together for a mission, for a purpose. You have a mission together. And Archangel Gabriel is going to help you with this, to bring you together, to create communication, but also to help with any creative ideas. I dreamed you unblocked me on Facebook. Wow. So this could be a huge sign of that then. But with Instagram coming up, this could be a sign about Instagram. He may be trying to find you on Instagram, or it could be Facebook, because Facebook is obviously about the face. The Facebook is Facebook, Instagram, okay? So remember, it goes beyond the app itself. So ask Archangel Gabriel to assist with this, okay? So he has had me blocked for years. So it could be something to do with unblocking you and then adding you, okay, for that to come through. Because I don't think I'm not sure if I've channeled any Facebook cards in this. I can't remember. Because obviously what I do is, when I'm channeling a deck, it's whatever I'm being given. I don't think, should that be Instagram or Facebook or TikTok or Snapchat, or it's whatever comes through. I'm like, I've got to make that card. So there's got to be a reason for that, okay? So it could be that he's perhaps thinking about setting up Instagram, but that could be significant, or it could be a sign that he is going to come to you through social media, okay? So Archangel Gabriel is going to create the way, and Archangel Gabriel is going to help you with creative ideas. So this could be either an idea to perhaps, I don't know if you've got Instagram, maybe setting one up, I don't know. So just keep that in mind. But Archangel Gabriel is going to help you. And I feel that your mission is connected with your creative talents as well. So you have a creative mission together, and you're being brought back together for that. So anything else you need to know? Yeah, delays in communication are changing. So this is delays in communication. Everyone channels tarot different. Okay, I always connect with this as delays in communication. Come out that way. So I feel something is shifting with communication. That's why you dreamt about communication. So just trust in that. Okay, something is about to shift. Anything else? Any further guidance about this? You've got opportunity knocks. Something is definitely happening. Furthest timeline out is July. Okay, between now and July. But there's a choice coming in. I feel he's going to make a choice to knock. Opportunity is going to knock. So he's going to be the one to come forward. And he's saying, I'm going to add you on Instagram. So he's going to do something on social media. I hope that helps, okay? Micah, thank you for the donation. Will Mark contact me tomorrow or the weekend? Is he going to contact you tomorrow or the weekend? Well, it's more about you letting go, because you've got to remember who you are. You are the Empress. You're coming up as the Empress, and you're coming up as the Queen of Swords. So perhaps let your guard down a little bit. You may be a little bit defensive about this, saying, why, wanting it. Because I feel like this, it's not necessarily that you're needing to do it, but I am feeling a little bit of tension around you where you want it to happen. So you may have to let that go. Okay, and if he does move forward this weekend, I will check with different cards. The angels tell you what you need to know, not what you want to know. Make sure you're not being defensive, or you're open. You're being more open and loving, instead of perhaps being a bit, putting your guard, like what's his intention, what does he want, or, be more open to what's going on. Remember, you are the Empress, which means you're not going to miss out on this love. you are the one, you're his counterpart, you've got to believe in yourself. He is manifesting a future with you, but there may be something he needs to release first, because he said, I'm waiting for my moment. So it's not set in stone, it's going to be tomorrow or the weekend. He said, I'm waiting for my moment. I've already made my decision. And this could also be connected with walking away or ending a karmic cycle. Justice coming in here. So I feel when he does contact you, it will be in a balanced way. But it may not be tomorrow or the weekend. I feel you've got to let go of the when. So his feelings are overwhelming him. So he's got burdens around him right now, which could be stopping him. So we've got a timeline. Is there any timeline for him contacting you? So what have we got coming through here? You've got our faith in divine timing it's at play. So divine timing is at play. So you can't rush this, okay? Time is frozen. You've got 55. There's changes happening. So what I'm feeling is there's changes happening in his life, and he's dealing with that right now. And that may be holding things up. This year looks promising. This is next year, but I'm seeing this as like this year. I've got April to May. Now you could have contact within the next 4 to 5 days if you are in contact. But I've got 4 to 5. I'm seeing April and May. So I feel that April to May looks promising this year, because I'm seeing next year as in this new year we're in, not next year. Maybe next year is promising for union, but for contact, it feels like something big is going to happen over the next 4 to 5 months, like April, May. So that's what I have to share with you. Because even if he does contact you tomorrow or the weekend, it doesn't necessarily mean he's going to be ready to be in a relationship with you. So you've got to understand, if time is frozen, there's a reason why, because there's change happening. So I feel he's going through changes that you're being guided to trust in. But they're not giving me a clear yes or no to if he's going to contact you tomorrow or the weekend, which means he probably doesn't even know himself. But what I will tell you is he's coming out of the hermit. So if he's been in hermit mode doing some thinking, he's not in that now. He's wanting to come forward. He's just perhaps working out how to do it. He's waiting for his moment. So you could have contact within 4 to 5 days. But I feel something big is happening between April and May, or over the next 4 to 5 months. That's what I need to share with you. So just be ready for anything. Let me see what his intention is. Is Mark going to contact you? What's his intention? I want to treat you the way you deserve to be treated. That's why he's taking his time. He wants to treat you right. So surely that's worth waiting for than having a message today or tomorrow. I hope that helps, okay? Wish right now, thank you for the donation. Farm boss message, club boss message, career advice for me. Well, didn't you say that you've quit the farm thing and you're in the club thing now? So obviously if you're still asking, are you perhaps wondering if you made the right decision? Okay, so what's the message around the farm boss? What's the message around the farm boss? What's the message around the farm boss? What's the message around the club boss? What's the message around the club boss? And what's the career guidance? So career guidance is the world. This can connect with a new beginning, a fresh start, moving towards something new. Okay, completing a cycle. So this could be what you're doing. You're completing a cycle and you're starting something fresh and new. Or it feels that way. So I feel this new year, something is shifting, okay? So with your club boss, you've got moving into easier times and feeling content. So as long as you're enjoying what you're doing, I feel you're going to get the reward. So I'm feeling with this club boss message, it's like over the next 6 weeks or 6 to 9 weeks especially, you could be finding that you are receiving rewards. This could also be what happens over the next 6 to 9 months. Didn't we get something like that coming out yesterday about like further ahead where you're going to receive the reward you need? Because by September, you could be surrounded by material gain and you could be feeling really good about what you're doing. But it may take a little while to get to that. So I feel you're going to feel like you're easing into something. That's what I'm connecting with the club boss message. It's like you're easing into something. So I'm connecting with this more as in the situation, not the boss. Okay? So if you want me to connect with what the boss's message is or something like that, you need to let me know that. But I'm kind of connecting with the message for you is that things are going to improve over time. So you're definitely going to end up with what you want. Because this is one of the most beautiful cards you can get. You know, it's you feeling really good about what you're doing in your life and feeling content and satisfied. I need to know how they feel about me. Oh, okay. Well, this is you feeling good. So obviously if you're feeling good, then you're going to be operating in the right energy. So what's the club boss message? So what do they want you to know about how they're feeling? They see you as strong. So what the other card is, yeah, strong. And also someone connected with the past. So maybe you've known this person a while, or, you know, this is like, not necessarily childhood I'm picking up on, but like youthful, or like you've got energy and you're trustworthy. So I feel that person sees you as someone they can trust, someone who's strong and capable, okay? Regarding the farm boss, we've got reflection and we've got the tower. So you may be looking back thinking, have I made the right decision? Or have I made the right choice? Because the tower is like chaos. So this could be like a little bit of fear on your mind about what you've done. But ultimately, I do feel you've made the right decision because it's showing there in the cards. So you don't need to worry about the chaos. So the chaos could be the loss, or, you know, this could be financial issues or whatever it is. So whenever it is that you're thinking about, perhaps worried you've made a mistake or worried about things, there's no need to worry. The towers fell for a reason, okay? So how is the farm boss thinking about you? Maybe having a few sleepless nights about this. It could be fear of loss. So this farm boss may be afraid that they've lost you, or they could be worrying about things. Perhaps they're worried about your replacement, or worried about if they're going to find anyone like you or something like that. So that boss is in a little bit of anxiety and maybe having a few sleepless nights. But from your perspective, what you're thinking about, if you're thinking about the tower fall, perhaps you're worried about that boss, thinking, are they going to be okay? Or you've got to think of yourself as well. What's right for you? You know, you can't stay somewhere because you're worried about letting someone down or what's going to happen to them. You know, you have to think about you. Obviously have compassion, but don't kind of stay stuck in a situation because, you know, you're afraid of hurting someone or letting someone down. You've got to do what's right for yourself. And I feel that's why you've gone for what you've gone for, and it's the right decision. So I feel you need to know you've made the right decision. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? Cece, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz. Guidance on the ridiculous things going on at work with kids and adults lying is time consuming. Well, don't give it your time. Don't get involved in it. It's drama. It's drama based. It dims your light, okay? If it's time consuming, take yourself out of the equation. Or try and change the way they are looking at things. Will I get something better and new to look forward to? Well, you know you will. Okay, you just got to have faith in that. You're already communicating that to the angels. And this is also about not judging. So I feel you're learning in that situation to not judge. Because what you're doing there is saying, they're lying and they're doing this, so you may be judging that. So remember, you don't know exactly what's going on behind closed doors or in someone's head. Everyone who's doing something like that is going through something inside. Hurt people. So I feel the message is you're learning to not judge, to be impartial. And there is already things being offered to you, but you may not be seeing them clearly, or you may not be ready to take them. So I feel a golden opportunity is going to come to you. You've just got to be ready and willing to take it. So I feel that big cup that's coming to you there, can you see? God's offering you a huge cup of opportunity there, and you're just looking at it right now. Okay, this could also be because you're manifesting it in this moment, so it's not ready to completely come to you. But I feel you've got to be ready to take the opportunity when it comes. So yes, there's a big golden opportunity coming to you. Get ready for that. You're learning in this situation to not judge. Because we should never judge anyone. Because unless we walk in their shoes, obviously, but we never can or are physically able to do that. It's like the only person who's able to judge is God. So you have to remember God sees all things. Okay, can I get some clue? Well, it's going to show up at the right time. I feel this is the thing. You've got to let go of control. That's really what you're learning right now as well, to let go of control or trying to have all the answers and allow instead. So you've got to be flexible. So it could be something that's more flexible. Now, the back there could be connected with night time and you've got the full moon. This could be something that starts showing up after this full moon. Could be something connected with night or something that shows up at night. It says you'll need to see in the dark to maneuver the coming changes. So what I'm really seeing is the angel saying you've just got to see through the illusion that's around you and be open and ready. So I don't feel it's ready yet to be, kind of shown to you. It's like a secret, because you'll know when it comes in. You just got to be open to whatever this is. So the angels say, well, it seems extreme, just hang on in there, this too shall pass. So you may feel right now like the situation you're in is extreme, but it will pass. Any struggle you're in will pass. So I feel the full moon is going to open up some doors. So just be flexible and adaptable to whatever it is that comes in. I can only give you the information they're giving me. I'm not going to make something up. So they're not showing me, they're just saying it's going to be a golden opportunity. And cleanse your chakras, be ready. So cleanse your chakra system so you're feeling free of any psychic debris or any negativity or any stress. I hope that helps, okay? Empress, thank you for the donation. This for Empress Becoming. Hey Liz, can I get a message from my DM, please? Thanks from Cynthia. Thank you for being here, honey. So this is for Cynthia. What's the message coming through? So angels assisting your journey, first of all, are Archangel Uriel and Archangel Azrael. So you're being reminded that you're loved and safe, that your journey is safe, that you're protected, and you feel your masculine is seeing things with fresh eyes. So Archangel Uriel is lighting the way and bringing in epiphanies, awakenings, and aha moments to wake your masculine up. So I definitely feel your masculine is seeing something differently now than they were before. It's like when Neo wakes up from the Matrix and says to Morpheus, what's up with my eyes? And he says, you've never used them before. So I feel he's seen something differently. And his feelings are overwhelming him as well. So their feelings are feeling very heavy and burdensome. There may be some burdens they need to release as well. But I feel there's a lot of passion between the two of you right now. So you could be feeling a lot of Kundalini rising. Your person is preparing for the next chapter. You could be seeing 2121. It's like something is about to happen. So what I'm getting coming through is that your person is starting to see things in a new way. So maybe they buried their head in the sand, or they weren't allowing themselves to see things right before because they needed more strength. See, all them cards, I saw the page of love come out and go back in. So your person is going to reach out, maybe wanting to reach out now, but may not feel it's the right time. So I feel they may have been writing things out and then deleting them, or afraid to press send, or afraid to move it forward. There's fear there, and they're finding the strength to do it. So I feel your masculine is finding the strength to actually send that message or come forward or do something. They're finding the strength and courage to speak their truth and make their move, becoming brave enough to start again. And that's why the Page of Cups tried to come out, but he went back in. And so did the Eight of Power and the Temperance card. So these are the cards that tried to come out and went back in. So you've got to be very patient and trusting at this time. Okay, they need your patience and light. They will reach out. They're busy with work and self-work. So your person is doing what they need to do at this moment to move forward towards you and wake up. What's their intention? So their intention is to do the right thing from now on, because they see with fresh eyes. So I intend to do the right thing from now on. So that's why you're being guided to be patient. So let me just pull a card for you. Anything you need to know at this moment. The Tower. So challenges grow you, which, God is never punishing you. He is preparing you for great things. So you're being prepared for the next chapter. And I feel that you may have had a wobble, or you may have been flapping around, the swan flaps around, but you're about to go back on the water. So I feel this is a sign that whatever the challenging time is, you're moving into calmer waters. I hope that helps, okay? Cece, thank you for the donation, honey. Guidance on with Jake. I felt all his kiss and naughty energies intensified. Any love messages from him? So what's he saying? It's always been you. So he wants you to know that it's always been you, and it always will be. And I feel this also a sign of where you're going to end up, because you're going to end up in union. And this could also be with marriage and all the trimmings, everything you want. However, to get there, he's got to make some kind of decision. And right now, he's in the opposite of that energy. Look at the difference in the energies there. So this is like what he's dreaming about. This is his actual life. This is what he wants. This is where he currently is. Stressed out, struggling. I have to make a choice. I have to make a decision. I've got lots on my mind. I need to speak my truth. He could be drinking, he could be sleeping more, he could be stressed out. So I feel there's a lot of stress around him. He is feeling your presence though around him. And obviously you're saying, I feel all the naughty energy intensified. That can also be connected with frustration. So when they are frustrated, they can get more turned on. And it can build in that way. So he is saying to you, I need to make a decision. I need to speak my truth so we can have this life together. So what else is going on with him? So obviously trust what you feel. I'm not saying there isn't any passion there. I just feel that he is also stressed out. He's I'm making a big decision. So the fact that the same cards come out, okay, because this is both the Ace of Swords, is a huge sign that he is on the verge of making some kind of big change in his life. A big decision to change his life or do something differently. So what else? What's his intention? He's saying to you, I don't want this to be a secret anymore. So whatever's been a secret between the two of you, he doesn't want that to be a secret anymore. He wants to be out in the open with you. And that could be a big decision he's making to make this exclusive with you. He said, I don't want you with anyone but me. And they're giving me fear. So he may be having some fears or dreams or intense nightmares about you being with someone else, okay? He said, I love the way you dress, you look good. So he may have seen you looking good recently. This could be on social media or in person. Let's make it work. This is his intention, to make this decision to stop messing you around or stop messing himself around. And I want to look you in the eyes. And I feel that when he tells you this, he's going to be looking you in the eyes. So I feel he's preparing to make this work. So whatever it is he's going through in his life, whatever the stress is or the struggle or the anxiety, that's what he's dealing with to be able to have a brand new life with you. Oh, wow. Okay, it's all right. There's a lady. I mean, that doesn't happen every day. What are you doing? Oh, he's eating. Okay, what's going on is in my drive, okay, a lady's just brought a dog into my drive. And I think he was eating something. It looked like he was struggling to eat something then. And he was like, she waited with him. She took him out of the road. I just feel this is significant. She took him off the street and brought him onto my drive to let him do what he was doing. Like she diverted what he was doing. So that's a sign of loyalty. A dog doing something weird, okay, is a sign of loyalty. And she walked down my drive. I mean, people don't do that, okay? So that's a sign of something coming, like loyalty's coming to you in a loyal way. And he may, with the eating as well there, maybe he's preparing to get something off his chest or spit something out, or, he's swallowing something first, so he could be digesting something he needs to change or do. So that's very powerful. That's just happened, okay? That's why it got my attention. She didn't care either. She wasn't looking at me. She was just looking at the dog. Antonio, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, I have a message from my angels and my DF Jennifer. So what do your angels want you to know? Whatever's going on right now, respond to this with love. Okay? Respond to this with love. So whether that's what you've got going on in your life or with her directly, make sure you're responding with love, which means you don't react with fear. When we react, what do? We do things without thinking. We panic. We stress out. We send messages. Everything goes crazy. When we respond with love, we are the observer. So we are looking at things in a higher way. We're being more calm, more relaxed, more kind, more gentle. We've got more patience and more trust. And I feel that's what your guidance is. So what's Jennifer's intention? What's her intention? She's saying, I intend to change. So she knows she's got to change, and that's her intention. She said, I want to show you that you can count on me. So she intends to change so that you can count on it. That's why you're being guided to respond with love, because she's going through changes. You could see 555. Look at this, believe in me. Now this is Jesus, okay? Jesus saying to you, believe in me. So this is about you trusting in God's plan and having faith in heaven. But I feel the message is coming through from Jennifer, channeled through Jesus, believe in me. It's like she's saying to you, I need you to believe in me, that I intend to change, and that I will do things right from now on. I am going to prove to you that you can rely on me, and that I will be there instead of running away and hiding and denying my feelings. So anything else you need to know? Yeah, Hierophant, I want to take the next step with you. She's preparing for this. So there's obviously lots of spiritual lessons going on so that she can become her true self and her highest version to have this relationship with you. And she wants that with you. So whereas she's been blindfolded, she's been hiding, she's going to take off the mask and show you the truth. You could see red roses as well as a sign of an apology coming in or a movement. They give me a block. And this could also be something shifting between now and May. I feel you're going to see 555. Let me just pull you one more card. Anything else you need to know? Yeah, the need to let go. Your message is to surrender. That's what you need to do. Respond with love, surrender, trust in God, believe in Jesus, believe in her to move forward at the right time. I hope that helps, okay? Judy Vu, thank you for the donation, honey. How does my DM's family feel about me? Thank you. Well, first of all, who cares? It doesn't matter. And that's what the angels want you to remember. It doesn't matter. When they see you together, they're going to accept you anyway. Because when you're together, okay, they'll see how happy you make each other. And everyone will accept it. So it doesn't really matter. So when I say who cares, it's not like I'm saying who cares. I mean, who cares what they think? They're blocking my throat. It matters what he thinks and what you think. That's what matters. But how do they feel about you? How do they feel about you? They feel like you've changed his life, or you're creating change in his life, or you're a change. And change can also be you're different. You're different than perhaps the rest. You're different in some way. But I feel that what they feel is that you've changed his life, or you've changed something, or you will create a big change. So they can sense and feel on some kind of energetic level that you are creating a huge change in the family dynamic. You know, you are a change. You are a different person than perhaps before, or you know that they've had before. You're creating huge change in this person's life and in their life. It's like just like huge change. That's what I've got coming in. Like you are a breath of fresh air, really, compared with the past. But you've changed your person. You've changed them for the better. That's how they see you. And that's how they feel about you. Now, it doesn't mean they necessarily like you. Okay, I'm not really feeling like there's any bad feeling there, anything like that. I feel they feel like it's not going to end with you. They feel like there's an eternity to this in some way. So they may even feel like that, you know, they hope that it does end with you because they've perhaps seen this change in your masculine and wondering what it means for them. Because obviously your masculine will be evolving and transforming into a better version of themselves, but the family may want them to remain stuck in a cycle, or may want them to remain stuck doing whatever they've been doing. Because it's scary when we go through change. And I feel that's also what they're thinking. But when they see you happy together, it won't matter. Because they'll say, well, you know, you belong together. That's how it's meant to be. But I feel they see you as big change. That's what they want you to know. That's what the angels are giving you, okay? What else do you need to know? There is magic in the situation. So they also feel something magical about this as well. And that's kind of what I'm picking up. And I hope I'm coming across right what I'm trying to say, because it's more a feeling they show me than how to physically express it with words. You can't really put it into words because it's that magical feeling. That's what I've got coming through. I'm strange to them, different, I know not to. Yeah, but it's like a magical different thing. It's like I can't explain what I'm trying to say. Okay, it's like it's just something different. Perhaps they can't put it into words what they're trying to say. You know, that they can't really explain how you are different to him than anyone else. And that's more than likely what I'm picking up on. But there's magic in the situation because the connection is magical and it's divine, and they feel there's something magical about you that they perhaps can't put into words. Okay, but it's like you've created this big change in him that they will see and sense. And that can also create fear. Because sometimes we get afraid, don't we, what we don't understand. We get scared of what we don't really understand. So they can't really understand it, but they do feel there's something magical in you and in the situation. That's what I'm picking up on. I hope that makes sense, okay? And again, they give me a block, so they may not be communicating this, but this is what they're feeling. We've got a curious, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi Liz, good morning. Please, what's George feel about me after the conversation we had yesterday? Straight out, okay? So what he's saying is, I'm finding my way once again, and I'm finding my purpose. You know, it's really interesting because I did a reading earlier, right at the beginning of the life, for one of our soul sisters who also ran into a masculine yesterday. And the same cards have come out, okay? So clearly, collective message when you're seeing your twin, it's reminding you and them that you have a mission together. So what your person is saying is, I felt like we were guided back together. This is the star, hope. So your person feels hope, hopeful. And also the star is about being guided. And it's about where we currently are in the Aquarius season. So it was divinely orchestrated, okay? And he felt like you were meant to be, and all of that come through, and all the passion came out as well, finding my purpose. So I feel it's activated the passion again, or it's activated the spark again. It's activated the desire again. It's activated something. So it's like something's been activated in your person since this conversation. Doesn't matter whether it was in person or on the phone or in a message, however it was, it's activated something. And it's because of the moon as well. So the moon is creating this feeling, and what your person's saying is, I hope you can see through the illusions of my life. I hope you can see beyond the physical world. So there's hope. What I'm really connected with is hope. This conversation has given George hope that you can be happy together, or you can be happy again, or that there is hope for the future. That's what's coming through. So what's his intention? Since this conversation, what's his intention? I want to wake up with you in the morning and fall asleep next to you every night. That's his intention. And he knows there's hope for that in the future, like living together, having a life together. That's what he wants. I hope that helps, okay? Emily G, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, the message from D, also a message for the full moon about future life energy. So what's the message for the full moon? What's the message for you with the full moon? What do you need to know? What's the message with the full moon? Prosperity lies ahead between now and Taurus season. So I feel you're going to be manifesting more success, more money, prosperity, health, whatever it is you see as prosperous, you're going to be manifesting between now and Taurus season. So prosperity lies ahead. So in other words, your path, your future is going to be very abundant and prosperous, and it's going to be fulfilling. There's going to be things flowing to you. So there's beauty in this, okay? So Taurus season is significant as well. And that's also connected with Easter. So Taurus season is between the 20th of April and 20th of May. So this could also be a huge sign of when blessings come in. So what else do you need to know about the full moon? What else do you need to know? We've got Jesus is with you, telling you it's time for a change. So you may be changing some things to bring in that prosperity. Time for a change. So this could be getting ready for what's coming. Whether it's a change in your love life, a change in your job, a change in finances, circumstances, whatever it is. So you're getting ready for whatever the change is, and Jesus is with you, assisting you. So there's no need to worry or fear. So you could be seeing a lot of 33s or 333. So what's going on with D? What does D want you to know? What does D want you to know? I have a plan for us. And this is the Knight of, well, they're giving me the Knight. This is the Page of Pentacles, which is about soul growth. But they give me the Knight of Pentacles, which means you're going to be together eventually. So again, this could be what you're being protected and moved towards now. So I have a plan for us. And he wants to communicate that to you as well. But he's still growing up. He's still learning. And so are you, to move forward together. Look, they have a plan. You can't write it, can you? That's why I love what I do. 2 cards, same message. I have a plan for us. I have a plan. Okay, so he has a plan. He's planning something. A plan for the future, a plan to move forward, a plan. And this is something he's planning over the next 6 weeks. What else do you need to know? You've got, look, they are thinking about you too. So whenever you're wanting, he is wanting. He's thinking about you too. Things are shifting. So just have faith that something big is shifting between now and the Taurus season in all areas of your life. I hope that helps, okay? I feel like he intends to put this plan, whatever that is, and he's working out now to move forward between now and the Taurus season. Let me just see what his intention is. What's his plan? What's his intention? I want to take you on a date. That could be his plan. What else? I want to hold your hand in public. So it's about taking you out and holding your hand, which also means bringing you out into the open in his life, in his world. So that's his plan. I feel there's more to his plan than that, but that's perhaps the start of it. I hope that helps, okay? So don't be surprised if you see people holding hands everywhere. That's going to be a sign, or perhaps you see a couple on a date, or it's going to be your sign, this what's been manifested. SS, thank you for the donation. Dear Liz, my twin is in a karmic situation and we're in separation. So separation is protection. What is ahead for us and clarity and guidance about our future? So if there's a karmic situation, you're being protected from that. Remember, it creates chaos, drama. You don't want to be dragged into any of that, okay? He's saying, I want to level up for you. So he knows he's got to step out of what he's in to be free, to be able to be with you the right way. And remember, the karmic situation is also a lesson. It's a catalyst. So he'll be learning something in that helps him to level up for you, to be in a relationship with you. So he's saying right now in this moment, I feel this is moving into February. He's saying, I want to level up for you. That's what he wants to do, okay? So what else is going on? He's saying, yeah, enjoying this phase. So this is about 5D connection, enjoying the separation, knowing its preparation. It's not like he's enjoying where he is. He's saying, let's just enjoy this phase because you're working on you, he's working on himself, and there's a lot of power there. So the message from his higher self is to try and enjoy the process of the journey. Allow things to unfold naturally. Let things happen in its own time because you will end up together. This is eventual positive outcome and it will be rewarding. It will be rewarded and rewarding. So you'll be rewarded for all your hard work and it will be rewarding when you're together because it will feel like the treasure chest is open. So it's showing you that you have a future. So yes, you have a future and it's going to be very beautiful and filled with love and money and blessings and everything you want. I feel you're going to get where you need to be. So what's his karmic struggle? You know, what's holding things up? So what's the karmic struggle he's in? He's bored there. He's bored. This person bores him. Okay, so he knows it's like he's not living a full life there. It may be a comfort zone, but he's bored. And he's fed up. And there's only so long you can be in that energy for until you get to breaking point. He knows that he's outgrown that relationship. He said, I have outgrown our relationship. He's saying this to the karmic partner. You'll be happy without me because we bore each other. So it's very likely she's bored too, but they're both holding on for the wrong reasons. It's not the karmic situation that's the problem. It's the unhealthy attachment to it. Because, you know, it's like they both know they've outgrown each other or the relationship is done, but they're holding on. So, and he knows that he'll be happy without her, she'll be happy without him. So what's going on with the karmic partner? What's going on with the karmic partner? Yeah, okay, the karmic partner's saying, try and see it from my side. So I feel that you also perhaps have to have a bit more compassion for the whole journey itself. So she's saying, try and see it from my side, I'm afraid. So I feel there's fear. So what is it from her side? This person's side? Yeah, and it may be that, you know, this person, I mean, maybe she still loves him. They give me a block then. This isn't being communicated. There could still be desire there from her point of view. She may still want him. Okay, it's just try and see it from my side. And it's obviously hard when there's a third-party situation, especially when he's not getting what he wants out of it and he's thinking about you. So you've also, that's why you're being protected from it and you're in separation because he's got to deal with that first. Okay, so she's saying, try and see it from my side. You know, I'm the one he's with right now, so try and see it from my side. See it like this. I always see it like this in karmic situations. Your masculine belongs to you. You've just lent him out for a while. She's just borrowing him for a while. And when she's learned what she needs to learn, she's going to give him back. So just see it that way. You're doing her a service right now by allowing her to have your person for a while to learn and grow. So try and see it in that way. I hope that helps, okay? Leanne, thank you for the donation. Should I wait for Moles or move on? It's never about waiting for anyone. It's about being in the moment and accepting where you are and enjoying the journey and allowing things to unfold. So if you feel you're waiting, you're always going to feel like you're waiting. You've got to start living your life. It doesn't mean you move on with someone else. You allow the journey to unfold naturally. So instead of saying, I'm going to wait for him, think, I'm going to live my life. I'm going to enjoy myself. I'm going to love what I'm doing in my life. I'm going to embrace every moment. And then you don't feel like you're waiting around, and you do feel like you are living your life and moving on. What you're really saying is, do I wait for him or find someone new? Well, you've got to understand you can't move on from the person you're destined to be with, because even if you try and get involved with someone else, they live in you. That's why twin flames come back together years after and years after. So the angels want you to focus on you right now, enjoying your freedom, enjoying your independence, being confident in who you are, working on your career, your dreams, your goals, the things you love to do. That's what they want you to focus on, and to be confident in who you are, knowing that what's meant for you will be for you. Instead of perhaps putting everything on him, remember you're the prize. So you perhaps see him as the prize, but you have to see yourself that way. You're the prize. So instead of thinking, when's he going to make a move? Think, no, what am I going to do in my life? Start putting yourself first. There's delays for a reason. You're not meant to be with him at this moment because there's delays. So the delay is creating the way. Okay, so the hanged man is about perception as well, okay? Because with the hanged man, you get the chance to see things in a higher way. Give me a block, that's why blocks come in. You get the chance to go through an awakening, epiphany, to love yourself more, to work on the connection with yourself and source more. So I'm not seeing like anyone else coming in for you. I feel this is you working on you and feeling more confident and strong. That's what you need to work on. So if there's a third party involved, then obviously this is why there's a delay. Okay, so you've got to have confidence in who you are right now. So that's why there's a delay, okay, as well. And it's not just that, but that will be something connected with it as well. So is he going to release the karmic cycle? Is he going to release the karmic cycle? Well, right now he feels like, as much as he wants you, he feels like he's got to give to that for some reason. So there's some kind of partnership that he's in, and this will be the partnership, okay? So it's not, I'm not saying it's love-based. I'm saying it's more like a partnership, financial. Give me a block. It feels like he's giving to this financially, and he doesn't know how to get out of it financially. So there could be financial implications or financial ties, financial implications when he leaves that he needs to deal with. So he feels like at this moment he's got to give to that because he feels he's obligated in some way. So I don't know if there's children involved or other things going on, but he's got financial ties there. So you've got to believe in yourself. Okay, Jesus is saying believe in yourself, okay? I'm helping you to find your way. So what you understand is the love is always there between you and him. This is you and him. However, he's giving to something he's currently in. So I feel that's what he's struggling with. So of course he has feelings for you, but he's giving to something because he's financially tied into that. And that's what he's struggling with releasing. So you've got to believe in yourself more. Take the energy away from him and focus more on you and what you're doing in your own life. Okay, so how does he feel about you? He's working out what to do. He wants to end that karmic cycle. He's saying, I'm waiting for my moment. I've already made my decision. I am about to end the karmic cycle, but I feel he's got to get out financially first, and he's working out what to do. So he wants the relationship with you. However, right now he's partnered up with someone that he is giving to financially, and that's the problem. So it's not the fact that he wants to stay there. He's struggling with getting out financially. And you may not know anything about that, okay? That's behind the scenes stuff going on. That person doesn't turn him on. Okay, he's saying, like, if this is a karmic card, so he's saying to that karmic partner, he's not saying it directly, but this is what he wants you to know. You don't turn me on. Not you, her. This person he's with, you don't turn me on. You turn him on. So you've got to have faith in what you feel and share. Yeah, he's bored there. You bore me at the bottom of the deck. He's bored in that situation. He's not turned on. There's no desire. So he's got to release his financial stuff first to be able to be free. So the thing is, if you want to be with him, okay, you've got to have faith in the power of the love and allow things to unfold. Okay, I'm going to move down because I've got donations, okay? So Joyful, thank you for the donation, honey. This is for Joy. What does my person want to say? What does your person want to say? Magician, let's do this. So he's stepping into the magician energy, okay? He's stepping into the power of changing his life. He wants to take control. See how he's holding that fire? He said, I know the power is in my hands to change, to become this person I want to be. And he's finding his purpose to do that. And there's a lot of passion there as well. There's a lot of fire in this. I know I can do this. And you give him that power. And he's finding his way once again in the Aquarius season. So he is finding his way. They give me a block. He does want to open up. He does want to change. He does want to be loyal. It's in him to do that. So he's saying to you, I want to do this. Let's do this. I know my purpose is to be loyal. And I am finding my way to you once again in that way. So my tablet's slipping down. It's because it's getting very hot, my tablet is. Let me just see how much battery I've got left. So what else is going on with me? There's some good news coming in as well. So he may give you some good news. So when this is good news that he is finding his way once again. He's saying, I want to tell you that you are the one and I intend to listen more. So if you find he's always talking but he's not listening, he wants to flip that around. If you're the one that's always listening, he wants to listen to you more as well, what you need, what you want. But he wants to tell you you're the one. You're the one he intends to be with, okay? So what's the angel guidance for you? What's the angel guidance for you? Well, you got the Ten of Cups coming out. So it's showing you that this is moving towards what you want with him, but you're also being reminded that right now you are blessed with everything you need. So as this is like an angel card, like a general message, the angels are reminding you that you are blessed, okay? That you are blessed with a happy home, which you've got, so you'll love where you live or you're enjoying what you're doing, in a successful relationship, which is with yourself, with God, and with him at the right time. But you've already got this going on because you are his one. So it's about visualizing the way you want it to be. To continue this, make as much time for you and your connection with Source as you make time for him. So make sure you're also balancing the energy, so you're not perhaps dropping everything when he needs you, or you're giving back to you, you're doing things for yourself. And I feel you do that, Joy, anyway. It's about remembering that you matter as well. That's why he's saying I intend to listen more, because he also needs to listen to what you want and what you need, instead of perhaps just being selfish and thinking about what he needs himself. So what's the full moon message? Punch your pillow. So there could be some frustration coming up around this full moon, a little bit of anger maybe. So make sure you're releasing that either with exercise, walking, or punching a pillow, and apologise to yourself. That may be what you need to do or he needs to do. And you may be picking up on his frustration, because I feel this punch a pillow is also his frustration, because he needs to apologise to himself for things he's done in the past and the way he's behaved. Any other message you need to know? Delayed contact holding back. So the reason why there may be some delayed contact is because he is holding back that truth that you are the one, and he wants to communicate that to you. So just be okay with when he's going to reach out, or when he's going to tell you this, or when he's going to move forward, because he is holding back because of his own fear, and he needs to apologise to himself for that too. So I do feel that if there is any delays, that will shift, because he intends to tell you that you are the one, and he wants to listen more. So I feel he does feel like he doesn't listen enough. And he could be going through an ear chakra activation as well. I hope that helps, okay? Raluca, great to see you, honey. Thank you for your donation. Hi, Liz. Can I have a message from my DM and what the full moon is going to bring in? So what's the full moon bringing in for you? You've got communication and the end of a tough cycle. So he could communicate around this full moon, or he wants to, because it's the end of whatever you've been through. And I feel as well, any tough times you've been through during the Capricorn season, over Christmas and the New Year, that's coming to an end. So the full moon is opening a door for communication. What else do the angels want you to know? You have the power. So Archangel Michael is all around you, giving you power. Yeah, 2 Archangel Michael cards. Wow, you are safe, you have power. So this is helping you to feel that way during this full moon. So what's going on with your twin? You're saying, I lose myself when I'm with you. And that's something he does struggle with, feeling vulnerable. He feels the love for you. I love that you got the 2 of Cups coming out there. My soul is on fire when I think of you. So he is going to be thinking about you, reminiscing, thinking about the past. And it sets his soul on fire. He feels all the desire and the fire. Okay, I'm feeling the love for you. This is all the energy of where we are now in January and February. So he's feeling all this desire now. He just loses himself a little bit with you. I'm going to bring in the intimate cards as well. But yeah, judgment. I'm worried about what people think, what people are going to say or do. And that's something I'm learning to overcome. So he's overcoming fear of being judged. And really he's judging himself. It's not other people judging him, he's judging himself. So all this fire and heat, what does he want you to know? Karmic situation, lessons and preparation. So he's going through a karmic situation or a karmic cycle. He's still learning lessons in there and he's still being prepared. That's why it's a no for now. Because he's still learning his lessons. So there's still things that need wrapping up in that karmic cycle. What do you need to know about that? Okay, what are you saying to him? You're saying it's always been you. So you know it's always been him. And you're saying I hate being jealous because I crave your attention. So this is what you're working on. I feel these have come out to remind you what you're perhaps still learning to release is needing his attention, craving his attention. And when you're not getting that, you could get jealous or you could go into pangs of jealousy. So I'm not saying you are jealous, but you may go into that. You know, we all have experienced jealousy around our twin flame journey at some point. And that could still be lessons you're still releasing that you need to be aware of, even if you feel like you've healed them. There could still be some underlying unresolved issues there. I hope that helps, okay? Donna, great to have you here, honey. And I've just seen Melissa in the house. Welcome, honey. Thank you for being here. Donna says, hi, Liz. Any message from Mark today? Thank you for the donation. So what does Mark want you to know? What does Mark want you to know today? I feel your presence driving me forward. Okay, so he's feeling you all around him and it's driving him forward. It's helping him to move forward. He may even be driving forward in his car. I want to build a life with you. King of Pentacles, that's what he's focusing on. And he knows something is missing without you. He's feeling the void. Now, in tomorrow night's DM to DF reading, them to you reading, I talk about this, feeling the void, feeling the, missing you, feeling that absence of you. And that's what I'm connecting with. Because you've perhaps been sending your energy to him and he's been sensing you and feeling you. He could also be having some back pain as an ascension symptom. So what else is going on? What do you need to know? Flying out, Archangel Jeremiah saying you're ready for change. So there's going to be a change and you're both getting ready for it. Let me just grab this other card. It flew across the other side of the room. I'm using my foot to get it. Hang on. So you've also got Archangel Ariel saying God is your source. So if there's any financial issues or things going on, God is providing, God is creating the way. And you will find what you're looking for, Archangel Samuel. So you may be, if you've lost something or you're trying to find something, it could be an answer, it could be something physical, you're going to find whatever it is. And this is about him finding his way as well. So what's his intention? And I'm going to bring your music card in. I want you to explain to me what this connection is. So his intention is to ask you what is going on. What is going on? What is this connection? Because I feel he does know, but he wants you to tell him. So you'll probably explain to him what twin flames are, or what the love is, or I want you to explain to me what this connection is. That's huge. That means he's questioning everything in his life. We got suddenly, you've changed my life. Now that really resonates with this. I want you to explain to me what this connection is because you've changed my life and it happened suddenly. And I'm having night fever, experiencing ascension symptoms. So he could be having back pain. They give me back pain. But they give me, what's this love? I want you to tell me what this love is. They give me that song. I want to know what love is. I want you to show me. Who's that by? I want to know what love is. Is it Foreigner? Is it Foreigner? I always get mixed up between Foreigner and 10cc. Is it Foreigner? I want to know what love is. They give me that song. You may hear that song today. Helps, okay? That's a sign you're going to reconnect because it just disconnected. If you hear that song, that's a sign you're going to be coming back together. I want to know what love is. I want you to show me. I want you to tell me what this connection is. I hope that helps, okay? Bina, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, may I have a full moon message from him, please? So what's the message coming through for the full moon for you? Believe in the impossible. So you've got to believe. Believe that you can have this love. Believe that things are going to change. Believe in yourself. Believe. Believe in the impossible, because with God, all things are possible. And the word impossible spells out I'm possible. What else do you need to know? What else do you need to know? There's your card. You've got justice. This is about karmic endings. Balance is being restored for the highest good of all involved. Legal matters will be resolved. Call on Archangel Jeremiah for assistance. So this is connected with the karmic cycle ending. So call on Archangel Jeremiah to assist you, okay, because he will help you to end up where you're meant to be. He will assist with the karmic ending. He said, oh my goodness me, look at this. You've got believe in the impossible. And Archangel Jeremiah was saying, if you believe you can, then you will. If you believe you can't, then you won't. Belief is power. Got angel bumps. So this message is about believing. You may even be seeing 1111 or 111. If you believe you can, then you will. If you believe you can't, then you won't. Why? Because what you believe has power. You know thoughts become things. So you've got to believe in the love. And that will create the karmic ending. Okay? So what does he want to say to you with this full moon? What does he want you to know? He's looking at his life right now. Is this path for me? He's working out what to do. Things are turning around, especially around the eclipse on the new moon on the 17th. Seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. He can see a way out. He can see his way forward because you're his empress. You're divine grace enchancy. So you just need to shine your light and have faith and let go of any jealousy or any, kind of envy that's coming up in you about the karmic partner or the karmic cycle or anything that's going on. You've got to remember your own worth and value, that you are a rare diamond and he's being drawn to your light, okay? Messages to believe. Love that coming through from Archangel Jeremiah. Very strong message. Mariana, thank you for the donation, honey. My ex is creating blocks to the move. One of my chances, he has legal rights to not allow it and M secret thoughts and feelings. I feel this move is going to happen, no matter what seems to be in the way. I've been picking up on that. The delay creates the way. There is a delay for a reason. Okay, and also you got judgment there. It's like he's perhaps judging himself for not being a good father. So he's perhaps feeling that way. I'm not saying he isn't a good dad, but he feels that way about himself. And he may feel like he's going to lose the chance to be a good dad. So I feel he's judging himself. He's not really judging you. He's judging himself for things that he hasn't lived up to or done in the past. And that's why there's a delay. Okay, and I also feel this is connected with what you feel about him too, about forgiveness and healing. Trust the angels, call on the angels. Oh, bye, Ling, thank you for being here, honey. So, what's going on with your ex? He's in deep thinking about this, okay? Having highs and lows. It's destined for this to shift and change. I do feel by July things will move forward. I'm not feeling he's going to remain stuck or putting these blocks in place. I feel that it's delayed for a reason. I'm feeling a movement from July or June, July, okay? It is meant to be. I do feel you're meant to move or make this change. But he's having highs and lows, and that's what's causing him to cause all this problem. Because he's judging himself. He feels like he would either be a bad dad by allowing this move, or he feels like he's being a bad dad, or it could be a mix of both. So what do the angels want you to know about this? Archangel Michael is saying, I'm giving you the strength you need. Now, this could be to stand up to him or speak your truth. Archangel Gabriel is saying, I'm helping you to speak your truth with love and compassion. So you've got to be very honest. Say something to him like, you're not a bad dad. This doesn't mean you're a bad dad or you're not going to see them or, I feel you've got to reassure him that everything's going to be okay. And then he'll feel more relaxed about things. So what's going on with M, connected with his intentions, I want to come and see you to talk and steal a kiss, all three. And I don't want you to move on, so I intend to tell you that. So he doesn't want you moving on, and he wants to come and see you, okay? He said, I want to be your equal partner in every way, and I would like to start a successful business, and I would like to do that with you by my side. So he may be thinking about moving to be with you or, being with you and starting a successful business when you're by his side. So he sees you as his partner, and he wants to be with you, and he wants a life with you. That's what he wants. What else? Yeah, he's going to fight for you. That's what you need to know. And this is connected with M, not your ex, okay? So that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Let me just see where I am in the chat. Okay, I'm quite behind. So I'm going to say no more donations now, please, guys. So if you can put a block on donations, please, Mod, so that I can catch up, okay? Because I'm about an hour behind. So, and I've been on for 2 hours. So after Ankh-Mor, no more donations or milestones, okay? Because I need to catch up. So no more donations. So we're going to do JR says. This is for J Recton. I've got JR. I'm saying JR. What does Jason want me to know? What does Jason want you to know? This is for Jay. What does Jason want you to know? Well, Jason's doing a lot of deep thinking right now about the relationship that they want with you. Okay, so Jason definitely wants a relationship with you, but he's thinking about it. It brings up high and low emotions. So it brings up a lot of emotion. He feels emotional when he thinks about you. And that's what he's reflecting on. So he's in his head right now, in his hermit mode, doing some deep thinking. So he's processing. So he's not ghosting you. He's processing what he needs to do to bring this relationship in the right way. So he wants that relationship with you. Whether you're in one now or you're moving towards one, and he feels bonded to you. That's how he feels. He feels stuck on you. He's just needing time to reflect, that's all. So you've got 2 hermit cards. Okay, so he's in hermit energy at this moment, thinking. He may be in this energy until the 9th of February. And then he's going to come out of that and he's going to move forward in some way. That could be around Valentine's Day. But he wants a relationship with you and that's all he's thinking about. And he knows it's a golden opportunity. He doesn't want to miss out on this either. He just goes through his own high and low emotions. That's nothing to do with you. That's about him. Yeah, he knows who you are. You're coming up as the Empress and the Queen of Love, which is beautiful because he's saying you are my true love. I know you're the only one that satisfies my soul. So you could well be in a relationship by June, July. I hope that helps, okay? Minboo, thank you for the donation. Happy full moon, Liz, and the same to you. Been away from P for 3 weeks from vacation. Didn't hear from him. Any updates? What's in store? Okay, so what's going on? Flying out. He's trying to find his centre right now, and he has a plan. So there's still lessons being learned. This plan is about soul growth and healing. And I'm getting this like energy since December. So there's been delays since September as well. I've got September, December. So I feel September was a significant month. December was a significant month. And now he has a plan. So moving forward, he has a plan. I have a plan for us. You may see couples holding hands as a sign of this. Because I feel he intends to take you by the hand and move things forward. But I'm getting September and December as like, it could be a September-December timeline where there's been delays. So what else? What's P's intention? What's P's intention? I want to buy you a gift. So this could be about something he feels he's missed. So for example, Christmas time or Thanksgiving or something like that. I want to buy you a gift. That's his intention. To actually buy you something. So this could be for a birthday or it could be like a belated Christmas gift. And that's good news. And he's feeling more confident. So I'm feeling this confidence coming in. He's gathering his strength and confidence right now to make some kind of move. To give you a gift he's either bought you, give me a block there, or to buy you a gift and give that to you. That's what his intention is. What else is going on? We got, he's trying to find his centre to move things forward because the angel's saying you're going to be enjoying the direction you're headed in because you're moving towards union. So try and enjoy this phase you're in because you're moving forward towards union. So I kind of get the energy of June, July as really significant. So the next 3 weeks to 3 months could be, the same kind of thing where there's silence or delays in contact or things don't quite seem to be moving forward. And then there's going to be a big movement forward. So I'm kind of feeling like the next 3 months or 12 weeks as well. So you got trying to find his centre. So just allow things to unfold. You're going to see big changes around June, July. That doesn't mean he's not going to move forward before then because he wants to give you a gift. Okay, so I don't know if this gift is also connected with a birthday, whenever your birthday is, but he's finding the strength within himself to move forward. He could also be working on his career or finances or his own stability to be able to move forward and give you some good news. So I just want to see what the angel message is for you. Follow your heart. That's what he's going to do, and that's what you need to do as well. So as long as you're following your heart, he's going to catch you up. I hope that helps, okay? Shavika, thank you for using milestone, honey. Hi, Liz, I put down boundaries when he came back in. Is this the reason he's silent, his feelings and messages? Well, it will be part of it, but it's not a bad thing. It doesn't mean you've done the wrong thing. You've done the right thing. I know you're probably feeling a bit afraid, but obviously he knows he can't just show up and mess you around. He's got to change. He's saying we're on the same page. I love this. So you're on the same page. So really what this is saying is now you've set those boundaries down, you're on the same page, which means you're doing the right thing to move forward. So that's what you needed perhaps to do all along, was to set your boundary down, which means now he can change or you can change. So I feel the message is that you've done the right thing. You're on the same page. You want the same things. So I'm seeing it's a good thing you've done that. So I don't feel it's like, why he's silent in a bad way. I feel this is happening for a reason. So he's saying, I'm going through major stress, struggle and upheaval. So it's also because he's going through his own drama and chaos. So it's not directly about you either. So you've got to remember that. Never think, oh, it's all about me, because it's about his own self. It's all part of the process that leads him to you. He knows who you are. He knows you're the only one that satisfies his soul. You're the one that ticks all the boxes. So you've got to believe in you. So it's not like you setting that boundary down is changed things for the worse. It's changed things for the better. You're on the same page. He's got to sort his life out, but you've also got to deal with what you're in too. I hope that helps, okay? Stella, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, may I have a message from my angels and DM for today, please? So what does your DM want you to know? Flying out, okay? So your masculine is saying to you, I want to talk. He wants to take off that mask. He wants to throw that away. There's going to be a sudden movement, okay? So the Knight of Swords is like something happening very quickly that you're not expecting. It could be a truth coming out, but he wants to take the mask off and tell you the truth. So he wants to talk. So he's in the energy of, I'm going to do something. Okay, so that's how he feels at this moment today. Even though he's thinking about it. So he's coming through as the Hermit and he's saying, I want to talk without the mask. I'm working out how to do this. So he's thinking about you today. He's definitely thinking. Okay, thinking about how he can take the mask off or how he can do this. So he wants it, but there's still a delay there with him being in the Hermit there. Okay, that's why it's going to be sudden. Because you're not going to expect it. He's not going to even expect it either. He's going to suddenly just, boom, he's going to do something. Yeah, and he's saying to you, I want you to explain to me what this connection is. Because he may not know what's going on. He may be like, why am I feeling this way? Why can't I stop thinking about you? What's going on? So when you have a talk, he's going to ask you what's going on. And you may tell him about twin flames, or you may tell him you've got a soul bond, or whatever it is. Have faith in your dreams. Patience is power. And also remember that you've got to let him take the lead. And this is the thing. If you allow him to ask you what this journey is, then that's a good thing. If you just kind of force the information on him, it'll backfire and he'll go back in his cave. So let him take the lead. You have faith. You could be seeing 111 or 333 and know that your patience is working for you right now. That's your message from your angels. I hope that helps again. But I feel he's going to take the mask off, come in quickly. You're not going to expect it. Could happen any time, any day. And he's going to ask you what's going on. I hope that helps, okay? Larry, thank you for the donation. Message from Orlando and his feelings and desires and next action. Message from the angels and how my workshop will be tomorrow with 12 participants. So what's going on with Orlando and his feelings and desires? What's going on with Orlando? He's saying something is in the way. I'm evaluating my next move. So he's working out how to move forward towards you. So he's manifesting this. However, something's in the way, whatever that is. Okay, so that something in the way could be his job, it could be his fear, or it could be something financial, it could be a person, whatever it is. You know what it is. He's dealing with that to be able to move forward. So I feel over the next 3 to 7 days, he's doing some deep thinking. So I don't really feel anything moving forward over next week, really. More he's in his head about you. What's his next action? He has a plan. So he's going to come up with a plan, but he's processing what that is. I need some time to figure this out. His silence is like meditation for him. So he's not ignoring you. He's processing what to say. So I feel in the short-term future, he's planning more than anything else. And he said, I will text you soon if you give me a bit more time. So he's not going to do it straight away. You need to give him more time. So what's the message about your workshop tomorrow with 12 participants? You got, don't take things personally, and it's up to you. So you've got to be in control of this situation. It's up to you how you see things, and don't take anything personally. You're dealing with 12 people. So don't take what they're doing personally. It's not about you, it's about them, it's about what they are learning or going through. So I feel you've got to rise above whatever is going on, and that's really up to you. So it will be a success if you believe it will, because it's up to you. So really, angels say it's up to you what happens. Don't take anything personally. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Ogun, thank you for the donation. This for Org. Ogun Gabo, thank you for being here, honey. I'm going to say Og, okay? So negatives at the workplace and negatives in my relationship with RN. So what's going on? Let's get a message around your workplace and a message around what's going on with your relationship with RN, okay? So we'll do your workplace first. So with God, all things are possible. So ask the angels for help. Have you prayed about this? Have you given this to God? Because with God, all things are possible, which means God has the power to take away the negatives, or to make you feel different about things, or see things in a higher way, or move certain negative things out of the way. And that will make you stronger. So it's your perception that may be causing a problem. Because remember, everything that happens to us is neutral. It's the way we perceive it that makes it good or bad, negative or positive, or a struggle. So you've got the strength you need. That's what God's giving you, or Archangel Michael is going to give the strength to you to handle what you're going through. So you see it differently. Because you can either be the victim of your circumstances or the victor of your reality, where you say, I'm not going to let this affect me or bother me. I'm not going to get involved in this. I'm going to focus on what I'm doing. They give me fear. There could be some childishness going on. Okay, and I'm not saying it's you. This could be whatever you're dealing with. So with your work life, with God, all things are possible. So the answer there is to pray about it and give it to God, okay? Your connection with RN, so your relationship, you're saying negatives in your relationship with RN, it's up to you. So again, what I'm really connecting with here is it's up to you how you're perceiving the situation. It's up to you what you do next, because you have a choice. It's up to you if you allow the circumstances to affect you, because it's not necessarily the circumstances, it's what you're giving attention to that's causing the problem. So take yourself out of the equation, observe it in a higher way. So why is it this way? Why? And if RN is being negative, it's very clear that that person is going through something too. So I do feel that he wants to talk to you, but he's holding back, or RN is holding something back. And there is good news in this. So I feel if you talk, it will lead to good news. You may just need to have a conversation about where this is heading, or where this is going, or what their intentions are. So what's RN's intentions? I can't seem to shake you. And maybe you've tried to shake them, but you can't because you're meant to be, or there's some kind of power in this connection. It's like a soul bond. So you have a hold on them. So understand that your person may have tried to shake you off, or move on, or try and forget you, but they can't, because you have a deep hold on them. Because you're like this powerful beacon of light in their eyes. You know, they're very attracted to you. There's a lot of attraction there, chemistry, desire. And you may feel that way too. It's like you can't shake each other because you're not meant to. I feel what you are meant to do is sit down and have an honest and open conversation. And that may be where the struggle is right now. So, but it's up to you. Perhaps you're the one that needs to say, let's talk. Or so the angel guidance says, yeah, delays in communication, not forever. You're being protected at this time. So use telepathy to communicate instead. So maybe connect in the higher realms at this moment if you're not able to talk about what you want to talk about, or if you feel that negatives are in the way. But the real message I've got coming through is it's up to you. Call an Archangel Raguel to harmonise things as well. What else do you need to know? You've got a new romantic cycle is going to begin when you step out of your comfort zone. So that comfort zone could be doing something differently, speaking your truth, and that will balance things to bring it back in, bring the romance back in. So I feel the new romantic cycle isn't like with someone else. It's with you and your person. This could be something that needs to balance out first, so you can perhaps do something differently. So step out of your comfort zone, do something in a different way, it's up to you. And then the new romantic cycle will begin. Or maybe think about how you can bring more romance or more love into the situation. And this may be what you're missing. You may feel that there's no romance there, or you're missing the way things used to be. Or you're missing the balance. There's some kind of imbalance that needs to be brought back in. So the balance needs to come back in. I hope that helps, okay? Samantha, thank you for the donation. Any message from Gabriel? What does Gabriel want you to know? Gabriel's saying, I will return to you someday. You've got temperance, so you're learning patience in this situation. And he needs your light right now and your love, you know, from the higher realm. So he needs you to trust in him to do the right thing because he's finding his true power. And he loves how independent you are. So if you're thinking, okay, how can I help this situation move forward? Focus on your independence and glowing up in your own life because that's very powerful. And it's very freeing for you. But it's also very attractive to him because he's drawn to that. So he's saying, I'm finding my power and I'm drawn to you when you're being you. Focusing on your dreams, your goals, your career, the things you do in your own life. When he sees you glow up, he wants to grow up. So the more you focus on you, the quicker things will turn around. What else does he want to say to you? There we go, a clear message. I'm thinking, and he's also thinking about children as well. So he could be thinking about having kids, or if he's got kids, he could be thinking about them. We could be thinking about his own childhood and the things he wanted to do, or could be thinking about the way you make him feel more youthful. We said, I'm thinking, and I'm thinking of the children. So there could be children involved, or he could be thinking of having kids. This may be something he wants with you in the future, or he's thinking about perhaps what it would have been like to have kids with you. Perhaps he knows that nothing will come of the situation until he makes a change, because he's feeling that void of being without you. Or he's thinking of children as well. Perhaps he wanted kids, or there's something to do with children here that he is thinking about. So he's feeling the void of you. He knows he needs to take action towards you. So what's the guidance for you apart from being you? Use your healing power. And this is about being patient and trusting and sending love to the situation. I hope that helps, okay? Indu, thank you for the donation. Any message from Pravesh, when will he contact me? Okay, so when will he contact you? What do you need to know? There is going to be a movement forward, even though there's delays right now. So there's delays for a reason. Okay? So he wants you to know as well that he's at a crossroads. He is being drawn to you because you're his divine feminine, but he feels like you, and you intuitively know this, you can perhaps feel that something's about to happen, or he's making a decision or a change. You'll feel that intuitively. And you also feel it intuitively when something's about to move forward as well. You're going to feel it in your senses. You're going to feel it in your intuition, in your crown chakra, your solar plexus. You're going to feel it. That he will to make that move towards you, even if there's delays in contact now. Because he knows he can have it all with you, and you do too. You know it's going to happen. So I feel you're being guided to trust your senses. So he's saying, I want kids with you, and I've thought about it. Now, isn't that interesting when we've just had a message about kids as well? So I want kids with you, and I've thought about it. So he's thinking about family, the future. He's thinking about what to do. Okay? I want that with you. Okay? So he's thinking about how he can make that happen. They give me a block. 5 months no contact. Of course, he's still, you know, he's telling you that he knows he can have it all with you. Okay? You can't move on from the person you're meant to be with. Okay? You can't. You can try, but you can't shake each other. The angels say you already know what to do. You already know. There's magic in this situation. It's the right choice. So I feel the right choice is to move forward. It's not to move on, because you can't move on. It's to surrender this to heaven. The right, you're receiving guidance should I move on. Okay? I feel the guidance is to let go. It's not to, you can't move on. You may feel like you're moving on, like you're giving it to heaven, you're letting it go. But that's surrender. So the right choice is to surrender, which you already know. You're feeling it's like I need to move on, but you can't move on from your person. What you can do is give it to heaven, and then it creates magic in the situation. So the more you let go and perhaps stop asking, when's he going to reach out? When's he going to do something? When's it going to happen? And instead you have faith at thinking, I know it's going to happen at the right time, so I'm going to let go of the need to know. That's when the magic will come in, and that's when he'll take action. Because he's thinking about you, and he's thinking about having kids with you and what his future will look like. So he's addressing that in his own mind. What else does he want you to know in the silence? I feel the more you let go, the more things will flow. They give me a block. He needs to forgive himself. So he needs to forgive himself for things as well. And that can also be delaying contact, because in separation, which is what you're in, no contact, there is a healing. He said, I didn't mean to say what I said, and now I can't take it back and I'm panicking. So he wants to apologise for something he said or something he's done. And he'll come in and apologise for that at the right time. So let me just see if I can bring in my jaw's stuck then. What's this apology about? What's he need to forgive himself for? What's he said that he wants to apologise for? I was acting crazy. I can't lose you again. So he feels like he's lost you. He doesn't want to lose you. And he's saying whatever he did, whatever he said, however he acted, he was acting crazy then. Because of emotions. Emotions can make you do crazy things. But he's saying, I can't lose you again. He just needs to forgive himself. So feel the more you surrender and let go. So you're moving forward. You're not moving on. You're moving forward. You're surrendering. And that's what you know is the right choice. Then the magic will come in. So the more you let go, focus on you, the quicker things will happen. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? And we've got Priyanka, thank you for the donation. Attached feelings for Priyanka, what's he planning? So what's his intention? What's his intention? Okay, what's his intention? We've got, I need you to know that I care about you, and I need to show you with actions and words. So he's planning to tell you how he feels about you, that he cares about you with his words and actions. So he's going to take some action that shows you how he feels. So he does care, and he does want you to know he cares. And he's saying, let's just enjoy this phase. So in other words, just try and enjoy the moment you're in. Don't need it to be anything different than it is. Be okay with where you currently are. And I do feel he's visualising being with you. So there's a lot of 5D interaction going on. Fantasising, dreaming, visualising. Is this real or am I imagining it? So he is wondering if he's making this up in his head. Maybe you're thinking that too. So he's planning on telling you how he feels, because I feel he can sense from you that you need to know if this is real, or if you're imagining it or making it up in your head. So I feel he's going to tell you how he feels, and then you're going to enjoy the phase of getting to know each other, or being in a relationship, or allowing it to flow. Just enjoying the moment, not needing it to be more than it is. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps. Let me just bring you one more card in. We've got, don't take things personally right now. He'll come in and tell you when he's ready at the right time. I hope that helps, okay? And no more donations, please, guys, so I can catch up. I'm still an hour behind in the chat, okay? And I've been on for 2.5 hours nearly. That's why my mods are plastering it all around the chat, or they were doing, okay? We got Shavika, thank you for the donation. Is T felt hurt seeing me guarded? No, I feel he's on the same page as you. He's actually glad you've put your boundaries down, because it gives him a kick up the backside to do something. Okay, it's like you're not waiting around. You are saying, this is my boundary, okay? So I don't feel he's hurt. Obviously, it may have wounded his ego a little bit, but I don't feel he's hurt. He knows that it's the right thing to do. And it's not even that you're guarded, you're just putting boundaries on. The difference between being guarded and putting boundaries down. Okay? Because if you were guarded, you wouldn't be open at all to anything. You know, you'd be being nasty, and you're not being that way. You're just putting your natural boundaries down, like this is what the truth is. He's saying to you, I want to show you that you can count on me. Now, what does that mean? It means he knows he's got to show up for you. He wants to take action towards you. He needs to come to you. So really what you're showing him is that you trust him to do the right thing. So he respects you more for putting your boundaries down. But I don't feel you guarded. Maybe you feel guarded, but I'm not picking up on you being guarded. I don't sense that in your energy. I don't feel anything nasty coming from you, or anything where you're like pushing him away. If anything, you're more open to him doing it right. So I don't feel he feels like there's something wrong. He feels like, I know that I need to make a change or do something right. So what does he want you to do in the silence? Look, he's reflecting. I'm reflecting on my life. So he's reflecting. He's saying, it's hard for me to be around you right now because of my responsibilities. And that's what he's reflecting on. So he wants to be with you. He's just dealing with his responsibilities like you're dealing with yours. So I feel you've got to give him time to work it out. That's the whole point of putting boundaries down and allowing the boundary to do its job. Okay, instead of like panicking and overthinking and stressing out. So focus on the things in your life you can deal with and change to free yourself up. I hope that helps, okay? JR, thank you for the donation, honey. Why is Jason treating me the way he is? Because he's learning. Because he's in his own pain, his own turmoil. So try not to take anything personally, because it's not about you, it's about him and his stress and his anxiety and his insecurities and all the struggles he's going through inside. Okay, so it's not about you, it's about him. Obviously, it's connected to you, but it's not like you're doing something wrong or he doesn't want you or he hates you or anything like that. It's because he's going through internal battles. He said, I'm dealing with my family situation so I can be there for you. So there's something going on with his family. Okay, so it could be his family situation. It could be a karmic situation. He's got something going on there. So he needs to deal with that to be able to be with you. Okay, he said, I'm trying to heal my insecurities. So he's got insecurities. He's got family things going on. And that's why it may seem to you that he's treating you in a bad way, but he isn't. He's just doing the best he can with the experience he's having. So he's trying to, he's struggling. So try and have compassion for what he's going through. It doesn't mean you let him get away with things. It means you try and see it in a high way. He said, I'm trying to heal my insecurities about the habits I have that you may not like. So he's also worried about failing you in some way, or you not loving him for something he does, and he's got to heal those things. So let's see what his dark struggle is, or what he's deeply healing inside. No more donations, please, mods, if you can put that in the chat for me. He's saying he's trying to find the right words to make up for the past or apologise or tell you what's going on. So he does want to communicate. He's just saying, I can't seem to find the right words. So maybe he feels like no matter what he does or no matter what he says, he's always messing it up, or he can't get it right, or perhaps he feels like he can't explain to you what's going on. He said, I just can't seem to find the right words to say to you or how to best approach you. So my fear of messing things up by doing or saying the wrong thing yet again keeps getting in the way. I'm working on trusting myself again and on having confidence in myself when it comes to you. I can't bear messing this up again. So he's dealing with things and he's dealing with his own insecurities. So try not to take it personally. Focus more on self-love, giving to you, put your energy back into you, and when the time is right, it'll show up the right way. So the angels are saying to you, release fear now and focus on service. Focus on service, which means giving back to yourself. Soon, something will happen, because now in the winter, things are healing. And in winter is like when he's being cool or cold, or when things seem a bit distant. Release all blame to heaven and raise your vibration. So don't blame him. Okay, remember Jesus said, Father, forgive them, they don't know what they're doing. So just focus on you, pull your energy back, fill up your own cup, give to you. And then you're not expecting anything from him, okay? I hope that helps. No more donations. Just while I can get, I think I've only got Donna in the house as my moderator anyway, so I think everyone else has gone out. I'm not sure what's going on. So we got Sophia, thank you for the donation. Hi, reading on connection with A and full moon message. Okay, so what's the message coming through? What's the full moon message for you? A win-win outcome is forecast. So whatever's going on with this full moon, it's bringing balance in. See the full moon? It's full moon in Libra here. So I'm not saying that's the full moon, obviously. What the full moon is bringing in for you is balance. So a win-win is forecast. So whatever's going on, it's going to be okay. It's going to work out. So breathe and affirm. Everything is working out for me. What's going on with the connection with A? Thank you, Donna. We've got, do I have what it takes? He's trying to find the strength to move forward. That's all. So right now, your person isn't feeling strong enough to make the changes they need to make to be with you, or to reach out or tell you what's going on. And they're finding that strength. And they may be feeling burdened as well. They're giving me shoulder pain, back pain coming through here. So there could be some burdens they need to release or heal. So they're trying to find the strength to let those things go. And they want to work on the relationship with you. So at this moment, they're working on the relationship with themselves to become more independent, more strong, more capable like you. Because they're saying, I love how independent you are, and I see your glow up. So keep doing what you're doing, because it's attracting him in. And he just needs to find the strength he feels you already have to be more like you, to make the required changes. That's why there's delayed contact, because he's holding back until he feels stronger. So he needs to find that strength to move forward. So what's his intention? What's his intention? I need to stop hurting you. So perhaps he feels he's really hurt you and he needs to stop doing that. So he's trying to find the strength to change. Instead of perhaps being back and forth or, in and out or whatever he's doing, hot and cold, he wants to stop doing that. So he's finding the strength to change. I hope that helps, okay? Catty, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz. Will I do well at my market day next week for work? Well, it's up to you how you perceive it to go. If you see it going well, it will. Use your imagination, your visualization to materialize what you want. Remember, if you go there in the mind, you go there in the body. So see it going well, affirm it. Thank you for the magnificent outcome to my market day at work or whatever it is. Okay, think bigger. So use your mind to visualize and attract more in. So I feel this is going to be even better perhaps than you think it will. So it could be even bigger than you think it will be if you replace that doubt with faith. So have faith that this is going to be huge for you. It's going to be big. It's going to work out well. Jesus is with you, guiding you, reminding you there's always a reason for everything that happens. And it's time for a change. So I feel this change is about you seeing it differently. I feel if you believe and have faith and manifest now, like visualize it going well, it's going to be even bigger than you can imagine. It's going to be even better than you can imagine. So what's the message coming through for your market day at work? You've got step out of your comfort zone. And this could also bring in opportunities for love, but it could make you feel more lovable, more loving, because this may be something you love doing. So it says a new romantic cycle begins. So this could be you loving what you're doing, because this could be something connected with love, and that could be an extra message for you anyway. But I feel this is more about you loving what you do. So if you're loving what you're doing and you're stepping out of your comfort zone, it's going to open all the right doors. Balance spirituality and practicality. So I'm really feeling this message about visualization, knowing that what you give out, you get back. And look, there it is. Look at this. I've got angel bumps. Love this, okay? Look at the bigger picture came through. This is why I love what I do, okay? It just blows my mind, okay? Think bigger, okay? And look at the bigger picture. Same message coming through. So the bigger picture, there's a reason why this is all happening. There's a reason why. So the Sagittarius is about being the archer, having that vision, pulling back the bow and arrow and focusing on the target. So keep your eyes on what you want, not what you don't want to happen. And prosperity lies ahead. It may even be that you have the opportunity to continue doing this between now and the Taurus season, and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. So there's prosperity ahead. So I feel by the Taurus season, you're going to have lots of money, or you're going to be exactly where you want to be. So it may grow and grow, whatever this is. So there may be an opportunity for this to get better and better and bigger as the weeks go on, if that's something you are doing. But you're going to think bigger, and then it's going to bring more in. So I feel there's prosperity ahead, especially moving towards the Taurus season. I hope that helps, okay? And then you've donated again and said, do you see my DM and I having more connection this year? Or will it be mostly separation again? Again, think bigger. Because a new romantic cycle is going to begin. Okay, so think about that. So what's going on in your journey? Clear your space. So right now you're being guided to clear your space. The no's are not now. So remember, you're never being punished, you're being protected. So the no, which means you're not together at this moment, is a not now. So it just means not now in this moment. I don't feel it's going to be that way all year. Things will fall into place. So it could be around the fall, things really start moving forward, which means the no's are not now. The fall season is going to be significant, which can be September, October time. Or you've just got to allow things to fall into place, because they will. So this year, things are going to fall into place. You just got to allow things to happen. Think bigger. See things differently. What's your masculine's intention this year? They give me fear. Oh, fear there. So I feel he's definitely processing things. He's saying, if there's a karmic partner or anything karmic, he's going to walk away from that. He's saying, I'm walking away from my karmic partner. I just need to tell them first. So if there is a karmic partner or a karmic person, because a karmic person can be a boss or a family member or whatever's going on, he's going to tell that person. That's why things are falling into place. So if you're letting this naturally end, he said, I am walking away, which means he is doing it. So I am walking away from this karmic partner. I just need to tell them first. And I want kids with you. I've thought about it. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean you're going to have kids together. You could blend families, but he's thought about it, what it would be like. Or maybe there is going to be an opportunity for you to have kids together in whatever way that takes, whatever shape and form that takes. But he's thought about it. So he's thinking about the life he truly wants in the future, and that's with you, not them. And he's made that decision. He's just got to tell them. So I feel you've got to be having faith in the timing and allow things to unfold. So if there is separation, it's preparation. But I feel things are going to unfold as the year progresses anyway. So 4 could be significant. What else? He's saying, I can't talk yet, I need time. So this is why there could be silence or no contact, because he needs time. You've got to give him time, that's all. So if you're focusing on your business and other things you've got going on, then that's exactly the right thing to do. Because he doesn't want to fight with you, and that's another reason why he may stay away, because he perhaps doesn't want to have any heated arguments with you. And I'm not saying he would, but it's like you may fight about the karmic situation, or you may disagree about certain things, and he doesn't want to do that. I feel he's got enough of that going on in his karmic cycle. So let me just see what's going on with the karmic cycle, because I definitely feel he's going to leave this behind him whenever he does it. Because he is grateful for that person, because he's saying, thank you for helping me to become who I am today. Now, I love it that this has come out, because when this card comes out, it's a huge sign he's nearly at the end of that cycle. Or he is at the end of that cycle, because he's looking at it from his higher self with indifference, saying, I'm really grateful you helped me to become who I am today, karmic partner. I'll never forget your role in my spiritual development. So he's planning to walk away from that person, because he knows he's outgrown the situation. He's learned what he needs to learn. So on a soul level, he is aware it's done, and they've completed each other's purposes, or whatever, the reason was for it. It's just the ego that's still holding on. So he's got to just release that last part of the ego to move forward. I hope that helps, okay? Sonu, thank you for the donation. M's feelings and intentions and love messages for Sunita with the full moon. Any blessings for our relationship and my mental health too? What's the guidance from the angels for you? A personal issue reaches resolution. Okay, so when the full moon is going to bring emotions up so you can resolve things. So I feel this is definitely about you resolving things with your person and with your own self. So you may be feeling less emotional after the full moon. So the full moon could bring up a wide range of emotions. Allow yourself to feel those emotions and deal with them and heal them, okay? Yeah, emotions are running high. A new start is coming. So there's definitely a new start coming with the new moon. Okay, so the full moon is going to bring up lots of emotion. The new moon, which comes in on the 17th, when we also go into the fire horse, is bringing in a new start. So I feel this moon cycle is going to be very intense for you. So allow yourself to feel what you're feeling, and don't be afraid of what you're feeling either. You are going to speak to your person soon. So he is intending on coming in with the Knight of Cups. Okay, so, and you're going to regularly, in the future, go on romantic outings and dates and spend time together. So that is coming in, but you've got to be patient with the timing of it. So what's his intention towards you? So his intention is to come towards you, okay? He's saying, I don't want this to be a secret anymore. And the Royal Mail is coming, so something's been posted through. Okay, so that's a sign of something being delivered to you. I bet he always thinks, what's that woman doing, talking to herself? I want to be with you for the rest of my life, and I want to be financially ready so I can provide and do my part. So he may be working on money. Finances could be really important to him to provide. And that could be like a family thing as well, perhaps what's expected of him. So he said, I want to be financially ready. I want to be able to provide and do my part, and I want to be with you for the rest of my life. So he wants to bring it out into the open. So I do feel that's his intention. Something is going to shift for the new moon. So just allow yourself to feel all the emotions in the meantime. I hope that helps, okay? And we got Janie, thank you for the donation, honey. Any messages from Wes? What does Wes want you to know? Wes is saying to you, my soul is on fire. So I feel he's being really pulled towards you. He's feeling the fire, the passion, the desire. He's feeling that pull. And he's felt that moving into this new year. He said, I just lose myself when I'm with you. So he's going to get his head on straight when he's around you, because he feels like he just loses his mind a little bit, because you make him feel vulnerable and you make him feel all these intense emotions he's never really felt before. He's saying, I'm about to do something suddenly. So he is going to do something, and it will be sudden, which means you won't be expecting it, okay? He's saying, you are my love. You are my love. You are my true love. You're the one I dream about, the one I want. So you're coming up as the queen of love in his eyes. So you're his queen, and you're the one he loves, and he's about to do something suddenly. So his soul is on fire. So the reason why he's feeling all this fire and all this desire is because of the pull, and that's pushing him to you. Okay, so obviously he's very emotional about you because he has deep feelings for you, deep love feelings for you, but he also has all this passion for you as well. So he's feeling the passion right now. So what else is going on with him? Okay, what else is going on with him? Yeah, I've said no more donations, guys, just so I can catch up, okay, because I'm an hour behind, and I've been on for nearly 3 hours. I've got to at some point say no more donations to be able to catch up, okay? So he's saying, my heart beats so fast when I think about you. So his heart's beating fast, he's turned on, he's got all this passion in him. He said, I'm ready to explode, and that's all this passion he's got building up. And I want to watch a movie with you and have a date night. So he wants to just have a date with you, watch a film, perhaps have some food, do things that normal couples do. And I feel that's what he's going to do. He's going to ask you out on a date. So let me see what his intention is. His intention, okay, has that gone back in? Okay, so he's saying to you, I want to look into your eyes again, which means in person, and I need to feel your body next to mine. So I feel his intention is to ask you on a date soon to spend some time together. And it's because the passion, he's on fire for you at this moment. There's a lot of passion and desire. So what's the angel guidance for you? What's the angel guidance for you? Pray the angels are listening. So you may need to ask for help to handle how you're feeling, because you could also be feeling a lot of intense emotion right now, and it can get very frustrating. So make sure you're cleansing your sacral chakra and ask Archangel Michael to shield you from perhaps any stress or anxiety. Okay, any timelines for this communication? Be kind and loving. We've got the Empress. So when he comes in, just be very kind and loving. Don't kind of call him out and say, why have you delayed contact? Why have you been holding back? Because there's a delay. Just be very open and loving. Be nurturing. Be the Empress. Be you. So not give me a timeline, because you're not meant to know. It's something that's going to happen spontaneously because you're learning to surrender and have faith right now. Let me just bring your full moon card in. Full moon message for you. What do you need to know? You've got give your concerns to heaven, which is just mirroring what we've just said, which is about prayer. I hope that helps, okay? Yeah, no more donations, please, guys, because I've been on for nearly 3 hours and I'm still an hour behind in my chat, so I've got to catch up. So Karina with a C, great to see you, honey. Thank you for the donation. Message from my DM. So what does your DM want you to know? Obviously, if I catch up, then I can take donations again or answer some out of the chat, but I'm just trying to catch up. I don't think I'm that far behind. I think I did put a stop on donations. I think that I'm going to be okay in a minute, really. Because, most of you do listen and honour that, so I do appreciate that. Thank you. So Karina says, what's message from my DM? Again, the same message coming through about enjoying this phase. It's like I've got this collective message coming through to enjoy the moment you're in, to be okay with the process, because there's a lot of 5D interaction between the two of you right now. You're connecting with each other spiritually in a higher way, and that connects you because he knows you're the one because of that powerful connection in the 5D. So he'll be dreaming about you, visualizing you, having signs about you, and he knows you're the one. He said, I'm focused on you and only you and on doing this right. And that's why there's a delay, because he wants to come in right. He wants to take the honouring path to you. And that's why he's saying, let's just try and enjoy this phase we're in, because it's moving us together. That's why we have to kind of be okay with the silence and enjoy the moment we're in and not worry about the future because it hasn't been created yet. We're visualizing it now. So he's saying, I need to be honest with the people in my life. Now, you're one of those people, but then it may need to be other people he speaks out to make changes, to be his authentic version. And he has a choice. So the message for you is to pray because your angels are listening, and you always have a choice how you view what's going on, because everything that's happening is neutral. It's whether you see it as good or bad, negative or positive, light or dark. Ask Archangel Michael to shield you. So be honest with the people in your life. That's what he wants to do, to take off his mask. He knows you're his true love. He's finding the strength to change, the courage to speak his truth, to make his move, to do what he wants to do, to do what he needs to do. So you're getting there. It's like you're nearly there. He said, I want a new life with you, and that's what I'm thinking about. He wants that with you. Have we got any timelines around this? It's gone back in, one of the cards that wanted to come out. You got home and family. So you are definitely creating a life together. Okay, that's the happy home. That's 10 of Cups, that's union. Self-love is the key. So make yourself priority right now. And that's what he's trying to do by healing certain aspects of himself. But you are on the road to union. He's just like he's saying, let's just enjoy this phase of connected in the 5D, feeling each other's energy and moving forward in the moment and allowing things to unfold. I hope that helps, okay? Ant-Moon, thank you for using your milestone, honey. Hi, Liz, I reconnected with my ex recently and we are on talking terms. I want to know what will come out of it. Is there hope or is it done with? So, well, you've got like a soul connection with this person. For me, this is the twin flame card, okay? But I'm not putting that label on it. So I'm just saying you have a soul connection with this person and that's why they've returned. And you'll feel that very deep within, like you've got some kind of unfinished business. So I don't feel it's done. You may need to go a bit deeper and work out what this connection actually is. If this is perhaps a soulmate or a twin flame or whatever you view it as. So where is this going? Yeah, this person wants to be open with you. So I definitely feel that your ex wants to tell you how they feel and they are coming to you from a very genuine place of love. I feel there's love there. But again, this is about you. How do you feel? What do you want? It's not just about what they want, is it? It's about what you want. But I feel this person is coming to you from a genuine place where they perhaps want to try again or they want to show you love. Okay, this is an emotional king, the King of Cups. So water energy, emotion. So your person, this person, not your person, this person is feeling very emotional towards you at this moment. Okay, so what is going to happen with this connection? And they're really saying it's up to you. Because I'm picking up more on what's going on with this person. Don't let your mind deceive you, the ego, the devil there. Because you may be tempted to go back into something that perhaps you feel is already done. And the fact is, if you're saying, is the hope or is it done with? It's like part of you must feel it's done with, otherwise you wouldn't say that. Okay, so your ego could be deceiving you. So I don't feel that this person is deceiving you, because this person has been open and honest about something here, or they will be, if they haven't already. It's like they're coming to you with a very open mind and perhaps wanting to move something forward with you. But your ego may be deceiving you, because you might think, well, perhaps I don't actually want that. But I may think I do because this person's showing up offering me everything. So I feel you've got to be very honest with yourself about what you want. Don't just go back into something with your ex if it's not truly what you do want. But if it is, you've got to be honest with yourself about the past as well, the way things happened, that things would need to be different, they would need to be more open and honest, which I do feel your person is intending to be. So I feel you've got to listen to your heart, not your mind. Because your mind will perhaps be saying, no, don't go there, or other things, and your heart is saying something else. So Archangel Chamuel is saying you're never lost. So you may feel lost. So Archangel Chamuel is helping you to work out what to do. And Archangel Nathaniel is removing obstacles. So if there's been any obstacles to being together in the past, I feel those obstacles have been removed. So I feel there is an opportunity to work on this, where you have to be very honest about what you want. But I feel your person, this person, possibly a twin flame or a soulmate, a very deep, high-level soul connection, if it's not a twin flame connection, there's unfinished business there. And this person is wanting to be open with you. I hope that helps, okay? Leanne, thank you for the donation. What is Marlon planning for us? So I don't feel I'm that far behind, actually, because everyone's on me saying no more donations. So I think I'm on track here. So what is Marlon planning for you? What is Marlon planning for you? You are good enough, to tell you that you are worthy, that you are good enough. So I feel he's planning to work on his own self-worth issues to show up the right way, because you deserve the world. And what you're learning through this whole situation is that you are good enough. You deserve this love. But I feel that he's got to find his own strength to make changes in his life, to realise that he is good enough, because he may not feel good enough. He may not feel confident. He may not feel strong. He may not feel like he's worthy of you or the love you share. So he's working on healing that to be with you. So I feel he's planning to be with you, but he's got to work through his lessons first. Yes, and I want to talk about a future with you if we're both ready for that next step. Because you may be working through your own issues too. You may feel ready, but there may still be things that trigger you or get to you that you're healing. He said, I need to sort myself out. So he knows he's got to sort himself out to feel good enough for you, to even be able to talk about a future. It's all right talking about the future, but if he's not ready to act on it, causes a block. I want to kiss you in the street. And he dreams about that being out in the open with you. I need to come up with a plan. So he's going to come up with a plan. You're saying, what's he planning? He's going to come up with a plan so you can talk about the future, so he can sort himself out, so he's able to be free to kiss you in the street. And you're both working on feeling good enough for each other. That's the lesson. I hope that helps, okay? Simran, thank you for the donation, general reading. So what's a general reading for you? You got Judgment and the Two of Pentacles. So balance your energy. Focus on grounding and meditation, especially going into February, to keep the right balance between your physical self and your spiritual self, because alignment is taking place. So it's like you're being prepared for something, whether it's love or something more in your career or your work life or whatever it is. Focus on balancing your energy. Forgive yourself and others. Be kinder to yourself and don't take things personally. Doesn't matter what people think, it matters what you think. So there's like alignment taking place to bring in a balance so that you can either come together with someone equally, or so the right things can come into your life. You got you and your loved ones are safe, so you're being protected by the angels. You're not being punished, you're being protected, and luck is on your side. And especially moving towards the new moon. So between now and the new moon on the 17th, set your intentions. Ask the angels for what you want. Think about what you want, because luck is on your side to create those things. They're giving me fear. Release your fears. Talk to your angels about all the good things you want to bring into your life. And say goodbye to things you need to end. Walk away from what isn't serving you. Find stability in the here and now. The angels are saying to you, pray. Find your inner power and pray. Because you have the power right now, today, in this moment, to create the foundation you want for your intentions. And to walk away from anything not serving you, whatever that may be. Get one more card for the full moon. Cut out toxins. This is walking away from things not serving you. Relax, breathe. Breathe in peace, breathe out stress. Inhale love, exhale fear. Breathe in, breathe out. So use breath work to bring a healing in. I hope that helps, okay? CC Lynn, thank you for the donation. Liz, a message from my mum in heaven. So what does your mum in heaven want to say to you today? What does your mum in heaven want to say to you today? What does she want to say? What does your mum want to say to you? So your mum is saying to you, a treasured fur baby is saying hello. So there's animals around your mum, animals you may be aware of. Okay, so a treasured fur baby, this could be a dog, a cat, an animal is saying hello, okay? You are my miracle. Isn't that beautiful? Because obviously when you have a child, when you have a baby is a miracle. And you're saying, you are my miracle. And I am surrounded by love, and so are you. So feel all the love around you. Maybe you've got a treasured fur baby right now. And that fur baby is giving you lots of love. What else does your mum want you to know? I am healthy and happy. So if your mum struggled with her health and that's why she passed over, she's saying to you right now, in heaven, she is happy and healthy. Okay, so I'm going to read you what it says. These cards are channeled beautifully by James Van Praagh. So I am healthy and happy. I feel healthy and happy. So I feel like your mum is saying, I'm okay. There's nothing wrong, everything's okay. And there's animals around her and around you, or she wants you to find animals to be around. So maybe there's a sign to get a baby, a fur baby, if you haven't got one already. You know, to perhaps get a pet or an animal to spend time with. So she's saying to you, I can now do amazing things. Things I never dreamed were possible. And it feels like I'm doing them in a physical body. Except I'm so much lighter, freer and more flexible. So I can do acrobatics if I want. I can fly. I can jump as high as a mountain. And I can move instantly between locations. It's magical here. So she's like, you know how magical it is in heaven. You know, she can fly around. She can do things. The main thing that I want to emphasize to you, though, is that all the aches, pains and suffering went away with my physical body. I can breathe, I can see, and I can walk like a healthy young person. All the limitations of a physical body are gone, and I'm enjoying my spiritual body. I also see how I could have taken much better care of myself physically and enjoyed better health, and I hope you'll take this to heart too. After all, we only get one physical body per lifetime, and it's built to last a lifetime if we take care of it. So I feel she's also reminding you to take care of yourself, to look after yourself, to be good to yourself, to watch over you. She's watching over you. And you have a dog, so that could be your treasured fur baby. I hope that helps, okay? Maybe you're being guided to get another pet. Saranga, thank you for the donation message from Kashif. And I'm at the top of the chat there, so I'm up to date, okay? So what's the message from Kashif? Kashif knows deep down inside that their true happiness is with you because it's always felt right with you. So it doesn't feel right with whomever they're with now. It's always felt right with you. And they know that deep inside that you're their truth, but they are trapped in a situation they need to get out of. I'm feeling trapped. I feel like there's nothing I can do. So there's those prison bars there. But that doesn't stop them feeling the way they feel for you. Is this real or am I imagining it? So your person is connecting with you in that way. And you may feel that way, like, is this real? Am I imagining this? Am I making all of this up in my own head? What's going on? Okay, so they're feeling trapped. So your person feels the way that you feel, feels all the passion and the fire, just feels trapped in their situation. What else? Okay, move forward fearlessly. There is going to be movement, okay, because your person's going to step into their leadership power. So you've got to let him take control of this situation. You've got to let him do what he's come here to do as a soul, to take the lead and move forward. And I feel that's what he will do. He may even be hitting goals at work right now because he's being guided to do that, you know, from his higher self. Hitting goals at work, for example, make him feel like a leader and give him more confidence and strength to move forward in other areas of his life. Because that's truly what he needs to do. So I feel he's actually working on his performance in his career right now, especially between now and July, or between now, June and July. He could be receiving some kind of rewards around June. He could hit a goal around June that gives him some kind of success. So he could be working on work success that's going to take precedence at the beginning of the year to move forward to you. So I feel that's what his focus is on. He's focused on hitting his goals, becoming a leader, doing things in his own life, and then there'll be movement. So I feel he's focused on that between now and June, and then he could move towards you around July. I hope that helps, okay? Mariette, thank you for the donation. Will Ask make a move, and what's he feeling today? So is he going to make a move? Is Ask going to make a move? Is Ask going to make a move? It's meant to be. It's destiny, okay? Because it's real love. It's real partnership. He knows it. So what he feels is with you, it's real. It's true love. It's real. He's never felt this way before. It's a real partnership. He knows it's meant to be. It's destiny. So I do feel, yes, he's going to make a move because it's meant to be. Something could be happening around the eclipse on the 17th of February. So it's a very clear message. What's flying out here? I feel you've got to release your fears around it not happening. Because this says not in this lifetime. That doesn't mean it's not going to happen in this lifetime. This could be your fear. Because this is a real partnership and it's destiny. So the reason why these cards have come up is because you may doubt the journey. Or you may go into your own fear around this. And the angels say it's destiny, it's meant to be. So if you think, oh, it's not for me in this lifetime, or it's not going to happen, you've got to move out of that thinking. Find your power. That's why you got 10. Because you could see 10-10 when you're in this mindset. Because we all feel that way sometimes. Oh, maybe it's just not meant to be. Or maybe I should move on. Or whenever we're saying to ourselves, you've got to take control of that to move beyond that. To know that, yes, it is destiny. You are meant to be. It will be a real partnership. You've got to move beyond the fear. Okay, so have we got any timeline for this happening? Well, he is going to be loyal to you, and there is going to be easier times ahead. I feel it could move forward after June. So there may be some blocks, delays until June, and then there's going to be a movement forward. Okay, so he could reach out before then, but I feel when I'm connecting with your journey becoming what you want, which is a real partnership, it's going to be after June. So delays until June, but that doesn't mean he isn't loyal to you, because he is. He's still loyal to you. What's his intention? What's his intention? He will tell you the truth about what happened. He'll tell you the truth about everything. But you've got to be patient with the when. I hope that helps, okay? Justin, thank you for the donation. Any message from Zeke? No more donations, please, guys, because I'm going to go off, okay? I've been on for 3 hours, so what's the message from Zeke? He won't let you go. He's not going to let you go. And it's just, there's a delay for a reason, okay? He's processing. He's saying, I am processing. I need some time to figure things out. So remember, his silence isn't ghosting you, it's processing. It's his form of meditation. He's saying, I have a plan. So he has a plan. He's working out what to do because he's not going to let you go. Okay, so you just be in the flow of things. What else is going on? He's saying you want to dream about. So he's dreaming about you in this moment, okay? He's dreaming about you. You're probably dreaming about him. You could be dream sharing. They give me a lot of issues around communication when I'm trying to channel this message. So he could, not know what to say. He's struggling with his words. So he's connecting with you in dreams instead. You are my first thought when I wake up. Why? Because he's had a dream about you. In my dreams, I'm showing who you are to me. So in his dreams, he knows that you're the one he's meant to be with. I have dreamt about you for years. So he's dreamt about you for a long time. We can also dream about our twin, even before we meet. So what's his intention? What's his intention? He's saying, I intend to take off my mask and discard of it permanently. So he wants to take off that mask for good and be free of it to be able to be with you properly. So this is just a matter of divine timing. Archangel Raphael is helping you because you could be going through physical things. So could he. You could be experiencing mirrored physical ascension symptoms, so you are safe. And Archangel Gabriel is saying, stand your ground. This could be about you setting boundaries down, not reaching out, letting him come to you. I feel that's your lesson right now. I hope that helps, okay? What I'm going to do, because I've been on for 3 hours and I'm going to go off in a minute, okay? Instead of answering any more questions, I'm going to do a collective message. So if you haven't received an answer, pick a number, 1, 2, or 3. Okay, so pick a card, a number, 1, 2, or 3. And I'm going to do a message from your person, what their next intention is and what their next move will be, or what they are feeling. So pick a number, 1, 2, or 3. Okay, 1, 2, or 3, please, angels. Number 1. Card 1, what do we need to know? Card 2. Card 2. And card 3. So this is going to be a pile more than a card. What's their intention, pile 1? What's their intention, pile 2? I feel it's that one. What's their intention for pile 3? Thank you. Jumping out. Okay, so pick your card number, 1, 2, or 3. Okay, 1, 2, or 3. Just need to pick a number. So you pick card 1. You got the Empress. So they know who you are, and they know that you're the Empress in their own ways. They may not know what the label is, Divine Feminine or Counterpart, but they know that you're the one for them. They know you're the only one that satisfies their soul. So this is also a message for you to believe in yourself. They want you to have a life together, saying, I want us to live together, and I want us to get a cat or a dog. So if you've already got animals, you're going to have them together. Or if you are an animal lover, they also want to incorporate that in your life together. Because they know you're the one. They also know how kind and compassionate and loving you are. and you are a natural healer. So they want a life with you. That's what they want. That's what they're thinking about. They could be shown that in dreams at the moment as well. If you pick card 2, their intention is to listen more. So they may feel like they're not listening to you, or they don't listen to their intuition, or they need to listen more. They're saying, I will travel to you and take action quickly. I just have a lot on my plate right now. So when they've dealt with their burdens, whatever they are struggling with, they're going to be taking action towards you. And they will choose you, because it's never about choosing you. It's about choosing themselves. That leads to you. They're saying, I will tell you how I feel, and I know that I can have it all with you. So they will open up to you once they've released whatever they've got on their plate, okay? If you pick pile 3, they're saying, I have a plan. So they're working out what to do. I have a plan. I'm going to love bomb you. So when they come in, they're going to pursue you. And there's going to be lots of messaging and lots of connection. And then they're saying, I need to stop hurting you. So they know they've hurt you in the past. They want to make up for that. And I feel they're going to show up for you the right way. Okay, and they've got a plan. They're saying, my plan is I'm not going to hurt you anymore. And I'm going to show you with my texts and messages and affection that I do love and care about you, and I want to make up for the past. That's what you need to know. Okay, I'm going to go off, guys, because I've been on for 3 hours. So I'm either going to be live tomorrow or Monday. If you haven't received an answer, just on a pick a pile or click anywhere during the replay. Okay, because I'd stay on all day if I could, but I've got readings to do as well. You can always reach out to me for a personal reading at guidedbyangelsreadings@gmail.com. Okay, so thank you for watching. I'm sending you lots of love, and I'll see you soon.